Welcome, everyone, first of all. I'll tell you why I'm so excited. Asmongold has just reacted to a video of me reacting to somebody else. So I'm wondering what happens if we react to the video of Asmongold reacting to me reacting to somebody else. How complex can the reaction meta get? That's what I'm worrying at. That's what I'm wondering. Is it worth doing it? Do it. Don't do it. Do it. Don't do it. Reaction loops. For those of you who are unaware, remember a while ago we did... I had a conversation while we were playing Dragon Age with a guy about TERA. And Visa put it on the clip channel and we called it the TERA Incident. When some fan of TERA basically came into the chat and was like, Josh, you killed TERA! You destroyed... You are single-handedly responsible for TERA dying. Well, Asmongold has literally just reacted to that video and put a video out on YouTube of him reacting to it. Now, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen his reaction to it. It's literally just been put up. The question is, should we watch Asmon's reaction to my attitude toward... Who even owns that? Who owns the right to that? You know what? If we look into, like, the legal... I bet the only consistent thing is the dude that thinks I killed TERA. Maybe he owns the clip. I don't know. I'm not even sure anymore. Maybe he does. Maybe that's where it goes to now. Let's just see what he said. So the guy came into the chat. He was properly annoyed that I'd killed TERA, because I'd made a worst MMO ever episode on TERA, and the guy wanted to just have a go at me. And I thought, you know what? It's not necessarily his fault if he likes TERA that much, and I would rather be nice to someone than horrible with someone. So let's just see what Asmongold has to think about me trying to be nice to somebody else. And this is a very important thing. I will react to Asmon so he has content to then react to in the future, and I'm going to react to him a lot. You guys ready?
I don't know if I want to look at this whole thing. Is this a good video?
That's an amazing question to ask straight away. Is it a good video? I love the fact he starts off with such a serious, deep, analytical question, because the answer is yes. It is a terrific video. It is probably one of the greatest videos on YouTube. There are at least 30 videos on YouTube at any time, and this is in the top 10. Now, for anyone watching, I'm taking the piss there because I made a video a while ago saying that reaction content has to add value. It has to change the original concept, and Asmon has already changed my video, so I now have to change his video by just doing way too much reaction to him. Hang on, this is actually quite embarrassing. Am I wearing... Have I not changed clothes? This video came out in January. It's I mean, my hair's shorter, but am I wearing... It's a different vest. It's probably a different vest. Let's hope it's a different vest and it's not just some kind of compression artifact that makes it look darker. But no, okay, excellent. Right, let's see what Asmon has to say about the TERA incident. You say on TERA, so trash. Oh no, you nearly made me say the bad word.
Oh yeah, he got through the language filter.
On TERA, so trash.
That's mom's Norton antivirus parental you know, fucking profanity filter.
He's spot on. He's spot on. You cannot get around the fucking profanity filter. You can't. If you even attempt to do it, Twitch send like a hit squad to your house. That's what they do. People used to say things like, oh, it's just about, you know, protecting all the children. No. You've seen how I treat Rufus. It's not about protecting the children at all. I have just realised that I'm still in the Skyrim category, so I think if you've just joined and you're expecting Skyrim, leave. I'll just tab back to Skyrim. Just every now and again, recover the Elder Scroll. That's what we're doing. Right. Hang on. Let me actually just change it so we're no longer in the Skyrim category, because it seems bad that we are. We shouldn't be in the Skyrim category while we're doing this. This is not Skyrim. I need to be opening this to sort this out. Let me change. Hang on. We can do this. This is professional level streaming right here. I told you guys this. You get professional stuff. I told you guys get full-on professional level streaming. For those of you who do watch other streamers, okay, first of all, how dare you? But secondly, what is it that brings you to a stream? Seriously. What is it that you watch and you think, hey, you know, that's something that we could, that's enjoyable. We can do that. The second monitor content. Is it the fact you need something on your second monitor? That's what it is. You need something on the second monitor. This is there, that's there. Why not? Seems the easiest way to do it. Okay, cool. So we've got a little bit of Asmongold all set up now. I'm going to turn the, there we go, volume up for me slightly so I can hear it. We've got this, and now we are back on the left monitor. Look at the professional quality that we've got. I came here expecting a bathtub stream, to be honest. You hang around, mate. You do not know where we're going to go later. Right, let's hang around. If anyone reacts to this, are they going to take the piss that I've not even changed my clothes? It's not even like it's the different shirt. I just haven't changed in like 2 months. It's easier. It's efficiency. It's the Sigmar grind set. Don't waste time taking your clothes off and on again. Just get dressed in some business power suit, wear it until you die. That's how it goes. Right, here we go.
Was able to get by it.
Sarah's, you clearly have feelings and opinions. I want you to know that I respect you and I want to listen to them. So you've got the floor. Come on. Tell me what I said.
I love how, like, I love this so much already because
I love it already as well. I love it because Asmon loves it. And he loves it for reasons he's about to tell us. Do you love this part? I love this part. It was the steps, wasn't it, Asmon? It was the Dragon Age gameplay. He's not even talking about the video. He just loves this part of Dragon Age specifically.
Because you know what he's doing, right? He's just teeing this fucking dipshit off in his chat to make content out of him for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, Asmon, how dare you call me out like that? How dare you tell everyone what I'm doing? That's a streamer secret. We agreed when streamer camp happened, when we were sitting down with the big stream boss, with Mr. Twitch, and he said you need to gently goad, just gently goad people in your chat. How dare you? That's a secret.
He's like, okay, all right, let's go. Well, let's, you know, you're the content now for the next 10 minutes. Let's hear the stupid thing that you have to say.
About TERA. What was bad with it? I love it when people who hate me come in, because I know for the next 10 minutes my content is just now sorted.
Yes.
Isn't it interesting that Asmongold said Josh is about to make 10 minutes worth of content, and the next thing I say, he doesn't watch these, he doesn't prepare himself. The next thing I said is 10 minutes worth of content here, guys. I'll tell you what I love. I love that our brainwaves are on the same kind of path, the same frequency. Because I will start to say something. Asmon will pause the stream and he'll say, I bet he's going to say this. And he will then say exactly what I'm about to say. And then he'll unpause the video and it will say that thing. He doesn't prepare it. He just knows it. He knows it, I know it, you know it. Everybody knows it. Every single minute on stream is always me, what the bollocks? Every moment with stream is what the bollocks.
I mean, if you're playing that game, it seems that way.
I was expecting that. This is new. That was the what the bollocks there was because I got ambushed in Dragon Age. That was unrelated to the TERA incident. That was just, I was playing the game, I ran up, I wasn't paying attention, I got attacked by a load of dwarves, and just suddenly this happened. Okay. Yeah. It's always easy to pick out the trolls' messages because they're normally all in caps. I play 11 years, TERA amazing.
Move cam? Okay, I'll move cam.
Okay, I'm just going to scroll down, see where this saga... Move cam? Oh, okay. If that's what we're doing. Goes to... Where does this saga... You can pause. If you're going to go down there, I'll go down here. It's like chess. The game. You pause all the BioWare games.
Okay.
You played 11 years.
Pre-watch? Why are people saying that?
There.
I'm confused.
Okay. Yep. Asmon of TERA is in the chat. I mean, You mean like this? Yes. When you type in chat, whenever a troll comes in, they always type in all caps, which makes their messages very easy to pick out. I see. I mean, yeah, if you enjoyed TERA and you've spent 11 years...
Another way to tell, like, if you really want to farm people that are constantly butthurt about things, another good way to pick them out is if they put a lot of triple dots, like this.
That's true. That's very true. If people use a lot of ellipsis, it's because they haven't finished what they're saying. That is the... Ooh. See? Everyone's going to do it now in chat. Everyone's going to be like, it's ellipsis time. I love it. The ellipsis is like one of the most passive-aggressive ways to type. It's brilliant, because what'll happen is you'll type something really clever, and if you end with a full stop, you're basically telling the streamer, I've said all I've had to say, you've got the information, I'm off, I'll see you later. But if you end with an ellipsis, if you end with a ... it's basically saying, I'm still here. I'm waiting for you to respond to me. I have not said this as the end. I've said this as the next line, the next attack in a brutal assault against you. I need you to acknowledge my attack, and I need you to reply, because they're ready. They're ready. The ... That's what happens.
This one right here, like, that's what reminded me. The more dots that somebody puts in their statements, the more butthurt they are. So, like, if they ever go past 3, because that's just an ellipses, right? And so you have, like, some fucking boomers that still use this because that's what they learned back in the fucking Civil War.
Okay, right. Personally called out? If I want to use an ellipsis, Asmon, I will use an ellipsis. How dare you? Are we having this boomer versus Gen Z fight? Hang on, I'm 90% sure he's older than me. Right. Let me just work something out. Hang on. There is no way. We were born in the same year. Interesting. I'm a millennial. All right? Am I a millennial? Is that allowed? I identify as a millennial. I listened to the Rasmus growing up. I watched Arthur on TV in the mornings. I played the original Tomb Raider. You look 39. I've not banned anyone for a long time, but I will. Right, let's keep going.
In school. But, you know, if you're using like 7 or 8 fucking dots, like, you're fucking mad.
Let me work something out. Goes and gets an abacus. You are lucky I didn't get my big number counting loom, where I just move beads from one side to the other, start doing it. I was this close to setting up some wooden stakes in the garden and waiting for the sun to come out so I could do some trigonometry. So I could start putting some numbers in different places and walking around. I was going to tie bits of string to places. That's the same shirt, Pog. Shut up. All right? Shut up. Just because I haven't changed my clothes in 3 months doesn't mean you can point out the fact that I haven't changed my clothes in 3 months.
Like, your blood pressure is higher than your average. Like, if that's how many dots you're using, 100%.
Okay, cool. Great. Did you have fun? I played Neverwinter for like 5 years.
Yeah.
I had fun. It's a bad game, but I had fun.
Yeah.
If I say your game is not as good as it could be, I'm not saying that you didn't have fun. I'm not invalidating your experience.
Of course you are, because if everybody doesn't have the same experience that you have, then your experience is less. And
that's true. That's true. I don't like to explain this to people, but it is true. Asmongold keeps looking at me. I'm going to keep looking at him. You guys might not realize, but this is actually a live conversation right now. He's just really good at freeze frames. Really good at Tableau. That's what it is. The amount of time he spent in drama class learning how to be still. God, the guy's a genius at it. He's fantastic. It's like looking at a picture. He doesn't even blink. That's what it is. So, allow me to retort. That's another streamer secret that we're not meant to tell people. I don't like to push my views on people, but if I think something is bad, it actually is. And if I think something is good, it is. And if you come to me and you say to me, Josh, I think you're wrong, you're wrong. Uno reverse card. That's how it works. I've told you before, the hierarchy of intelligence and rightness in the world goes like this. Scientists, YouTubers and Twitch streamers, then there's a big gap, and then everyone else. That's what it is. If a scientist tells you something, they're right. If a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer tells you something, they can only be overruled by a scientist. In the rare case you find a YouTuber or Twitch streamer scientist, literally the smartest, most charismatic person to ever exist. You know, if Smarter Every Day came up to me and said, Josh, you're wrong, I'd be like, I agree. Spot on. Probably correct. If Veritasium came up and said, Josh, you've made some mistakes, I would say that is correct. If Vsauce popped up, I like to think that Vsauce just pops up where he's needed. Like, I'll be writing a script, and I'll type something that's wrong, and then all I'll hear from my cupboard is, hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Josh, the thing you've written is incorrect. I'm like, thank you, Michael. That is correct. Someone once wrote on Reddit, and I completely agree. They wrote, hey, Vsauce, and then underneath they wrote, Michael here, and then they wrote, I'm in your head as your own internal monologue. And I thought, God damn it. God damn it, it's true. So yes, Asmon is he's spitting some facts right now that if we have experiences that you don't, your experiences are wrong.
Because you're a man on the internet that we look to for opinions, that if the middle-aged internet man doesn't validate my video game choice, then how do I know where my life is going?
He's spot on, but I don't appreciate the middle age bit. Let's carry on. And if you watched any of my videos, you would literally hear me say that repeatedly. But, hey, it's okay. It's okay. If we want to keep discussing that kind of stuff, we keep discussing that kind of stuff. Let's see. What was I wrong about it? I'm a WoW player. Yeah, time you enjoyed wasting is not wasted time. If you had fun and you enjoyed it, time you enjoyed wasting is not wasted time. The words of a very wise man. Whoever wrote the DVD cover for the film Go, which is one of my favourite films, but almost no one's ever seen it. Has anyone ever seen the film Go? It's just called Go. Literally, at the front of the DVD cover, it said, it's time wasted is not wasted time. And I thought, that's pretty cool. It's not a popular film. It is not a popular film at all, but William Fincher's in it. I like him. He's a good actor. I really enjoyed it. I saw it in theatres. It's not a bad film. It's just, it didn't do well. It did not do well at all. I'm glad that some people have seen it. So far, I mean, hang on. Asmon's just laughing like that, and I'm laughing like this. Can we just have a moment where it's like, there we go. That's the screenshot. I'm sure V's are going to do something with that. That's us laughing together about something. Someone will create some kind of meme, and it'll be like, when there's another New World dupe. Which there was, by the way. There was. Did you guys hear about that? There was another New World dupe. Guess how you do it? You drag a stackable item onto itself. That's it. You know when you have a stack of items in an inventory and you click it and drag it, there's like a ghost that appears where your cursor is of the item so you can see where it's going to go to. Well, if you drag it onto itself, it thinks that both the original and the ghost both exist, and so it doubles. Go onto the New World subreddit right now. They are panicking. People have been given 2-day bans. 2-day bans for duplicating hundreds of thousands of items. All the consumables, all the potions, all the food, all the arrows, all the ammunition, every single world, every single market board, flooded. Prices for everything, super crashed. Hang on, Typernius just made a really good point. The original video on the Josh Strife Says clip channel is going to be something like 13 minutes long. Asmon's reaction is 20 minutes long. My reaction to Asmon's reaction, 4 hours. That's what, I mean, we're that far in. Look, we are that... I was planning on playing Skyrim. We are 3 minutes and 51 seconds in, guys. Buckle up. We're in for a long ride. Do not ever let it be said that if I ever do reaction content, it's anything less than stellar. There's a lot to react here. We are hitting every frame of painting levels of content. You're a millennial if you're born between 1999. Good, I'll take that. That is some good stuff going on right there. I like your vids, but old games speak, look bad, quest bad, yes, but what players can do, no thanks. I like your vids, but what old players, old games bad, what players can do, no quest thinks. I believe that sentence is as true now as it was then. If anything, it only gets truer as time goes on. Okay, Sarahs, you're gonna have to give me a second because I'm good, but you're just gonna have to let me just undecode this. Hang on. Yes, I like
You
your
gotta
vid.
put that into
We're
Google
on
Translate.
the same page so far. I appreciate. I like how Asmon was as confused. For those of you who weren't there at the time, this dude, his English isn't his first language. And you know what? If English isn't your first language and you're communicating in English, that's incredible. I truly believe that. I say that in this video later. Don't say, "Oh, I'm sorry that my language isn't good because it's not my first language." If you can speak a second language, that's incredible. I cannot speak a second language, apart from fluent Spanish, as those of you who have seen the Digimon Worst MMO Ever episode are well aware. If you are trying to communicate in a language that you weren't raised in, any progress, any level at all, is incredible. People are saying, "Can you speak Spanish?" That. But on old game.
See, that guy in chat says English is second language. If somebody is like not speaking English properly and it's their second language, that is what it is, right? It's their second language. Like, oh, you should listen to me speak Spanish. Like, all right, I'm done. That's about all.
That was it. That was Asmongold Speaks Spanish. That's the name of the clip.
All I know. Yeah, I don't know fucking anything about this whatsoever. But, like, there are plenty of people who speak English as if it is their second language, and it's not. Do it? The joke was that I literally don't know any other language except for...
Hola. Me llamo Josh. ¿Cómo t'appelles tu? Auf Wiedersehen. There you go. That is my international language for the day. You are welcome.
For American. I only speak American. That's it.
As in TERA is an old game? Okay.
I took 2 years of sign language, and the only thing that I know how to sign is waters, because that's what I had to sign to leave class to take a break. And I would sign that, and then I would leave for 20 minutes. 2 years of American Sign Language for that.
Speak, look bad, quest bad, yes. The fact, by the way, I don't know if that was a joke or not, but if Asmongold really did take American Sign Language classes, fair play. That's really impressive. I really do think a lot more people should look into learning sign language. It's an incredible idea to communicate. Ideas and the communication of ideas is a complex subject. If we could all just be telepathic and we could communicate our emotions and thoughts and feelings using every medium that we have available to us, such as you could show someone a vision in their own head and you could have them feel an emotion and you could have them hear a sound and taste a taste and you could have them smell something at the same time. If you could give someone the same experience that you want them to understand completely, that would be incredible. You'd be able to communicate ideas and feelings and ideas super fast. But what we have is limited. Language has limitations. The fact that in German, when they come up with a really weird feeling, they don't try and use 50 or 60 different words to poetically, flowery describe the feeling. They just ram all the words related to it into one long word and then say, that word now represents that exact situation, which is super impressive. I love the fact that German does that. I also love the fact that hospital is Krankenhaus, because that makes me laugh every time. If you can take sign language, that's an incredible thing to do. Hard, but very impressive. But what players can do, no thinks.
True.
I completely agree.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it.
What you're saying is, yes, the game is bad, and yes, the questing system is bad, and yes, everything that isn't combat is bad, but, you know, what can you do?
It is what it is.
What can you do? You make a video about it saying everything apart from the combat's bad. And then the game company will look at it and go, oh, damn, everything apart from the combat is bad. Maybe we should improve the other stuff.
That doesn't happen.
Or you could... It doesn't. Hang on, look at us. Oh. Asmon's beard is much softer. That is a soft beard right there. It's true. It's very true. You make a video about it and you set... People are saying I was just watching Asmon's reaction. Now I'm over here watching Josh react. We're going to break the reaction meta, all right? The reaction meta, this is where it's going to be now. I'm going to have the same shirt, the same waistcoat, the same mug every damn time. Same headphones every single time. Waiting for Asmon to react to this reaction. Can you imagine? I hope. Oh, it'd be funny. The thing is, I know that a lot of like React content people get... There's a really big discussion right now going on with reaction content. Oh, Visa, if you're in the chat right now, I know that the runner of the JoshStrifePlays Says clip channel, Visa, fantastic guy, he's in the chat right now. If you're watching this, Visa, and you're thinking, how the hell am I going to trim this down to be a React video? I am sorry, because I'm going to keep going off on random tangents repeatedly. If you're here expecting like a 20-minute reaction to Asmon's 20-minute video, I've been streaming for 38 minutes. We are 5 minutes into this video. All right? We are 5 minutes in. Settle in, get a drink. If you want a bathroom break, go and have one now, because we're going to be here for a while. The reaction meta, the idea of reaction content, has been brought up a lot recently. You've got a lot of very, very popular YouTubers, especially with Dark Viper AU, throwing his hat into the ring and discussing it. And now my cat needs to go out the door. Give me a sec. The door is open, which is an old cat. Come on. There you go. You can go outside now. Dark Viper AU is completely against reaction content because he believes that to create content on YouTube, to create is the difficult thing to do, and that's totally correct. And to react is a very easy thing to do. And I believe that there's a scale. It's not yes, it's good. It's not no, it's bad. It's what is reaction doing? What is the reaction adding? Because for as far as I care, I think that one of the most important aspects of any content is the audience. If you, as an audience member, are getting value from the video that you're watching, the reaction, that's a positive. But it's not the only positive or the only negative. Because people always say, oh yeah, you know, if someone reacts to your video, you get a load of views from it. Well, actually, yes and no. You do get views from reaction content if, and only if, the person reacting actually funnels and filters and moves their viewers back to you. It only works if they push them back. I like the fact that Asmongold reacted to my earlier content, and I like it because he did two things. One, he interacted with the content because it's within his area of expertise. He knows a lot about MMO games and about video game design. So he interacted with it specifically and incredibly well and in detail, and he had ideas to respond with. And then once he had enhanced the video, more like a conversation, he always links the video. He always watches any integrated adverts. He has his mods spam the link. He has the link to the original video in his video on YouTube. Asmon does a lot of work making sure his reaction is filtering back to that one. What a lot of React content is not doing that. They don't do that at all. Nick is like, I just finished this video on YouTube to hop on the stream to see you reacting to the reaction. We're breaking it, man. We're breaking the reaction matter. That's what we're doing right now. ... Okay, he is spot on. Let's see what else he thinks about this.
Trust me.
Just not play TERA. Like, you could play another game.
Yeah.
You don't need to only play one game. You could play another one. And then you can come back to TERA later. How?
The reason why I think a lot of people don't want to do that is because they have like so much of like their fucking time invested in the game.
Spot on. If I was gonna fall asleep, if me and Asmon had been working together on like a D&D campaign or a video, and I bet we could fall asleep like this. I bet it wouldn't even be weird. It'd be two dudes working on some content for YouTube, for Twitch, playing some games. He would be running me through some dungeons or raids on Lost Ark. I would be telling him why Guild Wars 1 still deserves a shot at being a decent MMO this year. I'd be happy. That would happen. That would definitely happen. It wouldn't be weird. It would just be two dudes working hard and, tired after a long day creating content. Anyway, yes, people put a lot of time and effort into building their personalities. And if an MMORPG game becomes a part of your personality, you are very hesitant to leave it. Forget the idea of MMORPGs as a game. Push away the concept of them just being a game, and let's look at them as a personality aspect. So, the same way that if someone was raised playing football every weekend, it becomes a part of their personality. If someone's raised watching a TV show, it becomes a part of their personality. You see a lot of this with English soap operas like EastEnders or Coronation Street. I'm sure over in America you've got your kind of equivalent style programs. What are TV programs that have been running? Friends. You see it a lot with Disney adults. That's the kind of thing. You spend enough time associating yourself with one type of media that media becomes part of you, and leaving it is difficult. So if someone walked over to you and said, hey, could you maybe do something else with your time? You don't want to, because doing something else with your time involves accepting the fact that a massive part of your personality is ephemeral media. And no one likes to think that.
It's like, if I got my WoW account deleted, it's like, what have you been doing for the past 15 years? It's like, well, I mean, like, I can't show you, really. Like, it doesn't... Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nothing, actually. Yeah, nothing now.
Does that scare you? Does the concept of the thing you put your time into scare you? Because... let's imagine that you went to the gym for 15 years. Let's imagine that you're eating right, you've got a good diet, you've got a good exercise regime. 15 years from now, you'd be absolutely jacked. You could... and the great thing about that is the proof of your effort, the proof of your time is you. And that's the incredible thing, because no one can ever look at the proof of your time and say it doesn't exist. It's right there. If you spend 15 years reading as many books as you can find, the proof of your time spent is knowledge of literature. You can have a conversation with someone about any kind of books. You can discuss any kind of character arc. You can get involved in those conversations. If you do something for 15 years, if you work in the military 15 years, if you work in the civil service 15 years, if you are a 15-year veteran of any kind of career, you will have a defined and showable backlog of stuff. When you play a video game, you are spending your time playing it, and you're enjoying it, that's fine. But at the same time, you are using that enjoyment to slowly fill a bank of proof of time spent. You start playing your game. A couple of years later, someone else joins your game, and you want to say to them, hey, look at this item that I got 10 years ago that you can't get anymore. Look at this character that's 10 years old. That's why RuneScape has the 5, 10, 15, and eventually 20-year veteran capes. It is tangible proof that you have done something. So if the thing that proves you've done something stops existing, it doesn't take away the enjoyment you had while doing it, but it does take away the signifier to other people that you did anything at all. And that scares a lot of people. Let's imagine that you spent your entire life reading a trilogy of books and you loved them, and then you woke up one day and that trilogy ceased to exist. No one had heard of it. You can't talk to anyone about it. You can't discuss it with anyone. You have the knowledge in your head, the information, the enjoyment's still there, but the time investment doesn't do anything outside of the enjoyment. I think maybe that's the key to it. When you spend time playing an MMORPG, you know that you can talk, communicate, interact with other people that love that game. You take away the game, and you take away a huge community aspect that you've built up over the years.
And like sunk costs, that's it. Yeah, exactly. So like a lot of people have invested a lot of time into it, and so they don't want to admit certain flaws and problems and certain things because they're like, well, I've already got my time invested in this other thing that I'm doing.
I mean, Steam. Do you think TERA is the only game in the world? Like, you just...
I mean, for WoW players, a lot of times it is.
Have you ever been in a situation where... And that was when the dude said, how do I play another game apart from TERA? So I thought, are you asking, like, do you need the logistics? Do you need the steps? Do you want me to explain how to download Steam and how to find other games and how to get them? Is that what we need to do here? Because if that's what he needs, maybe someone gave him a PC with TERA on it and he's like, I guess this is gaming. I guess this is that videographic game everyone has been talking about. Like, the PC he had didn't even have pinball, didn't have Minesweeper, didn't have anything. It was just TERA. You boot it, the operating system is just TERA. That's all it is. The only game he knew was TERA. That's what it was. I'm nestled in the... That's good. I will stay nestled in... No solitaire, just TERA. That's all there was. Have you ever been in a situation, especially if you've played an MMORPG for a long time, where you've sat down to do some gaming at the end of your day? You know, work's finished, kids are in bed, it's gamer time. You've got your gamer food in the oven, you've got your gaming chair, you've strapped on your gaming vest, you've swapped out your phone for your gamer phone, you've thrown away your regular keyboard, you've got your RGB gamer keyboard out, everything's glowing red. It's gamer time. And you thought, I could play that new, fantastic, fun, incredible game that I just bought that I'm really excited about. Or I could play the game that I've been playing for the last 5 to 10 years because I've been playing for 5 to 10 years. Have you ever not wanted to play a game, even though you want to play the game, because playing the new game would be taking gaming time away from playing the old, established game? There have been times in my life when I've sat down and I thought, I really want to play Dark Souls. I really want to play Uncharted. I really want to play something else. But what am I going to do? I'm going to play RuneScape because I want to spend my 1 hour efficiently. I want to grind Barrows for the next hour. I want to grind God Wars for the next 2 hours. That happens a lot with World of Warcraft players. Not specifically World of Warcraft players, every MMO, just World of Warcraft is a really easy to use example. You sit down and you think, I've got an hour to play. What do I want to play? And then you realise there's this horrible moment, this battle in your mind between what do you want to play and what do you think you should play for efficiency? Because efficiency can be fun. It's gaming fear of missing out, man. Spot on.
I remember whenever I streamed anything else besides WoW back in the day, like I played like PUBG on stream a few times and like fucking Dark Souls was the first one. I had a lot of WoW players say like, listen, man, I liked you, but now you're playing this.
He betrayed them. He betrayed them. In their mind, he was burning a metaphorical tree. That's what he was doing. Burning it right down. How dare he? The thing is, those viewers, they were not prepared. That's what it was. Asmongold killed WoW. That's what happened. I'm just saying, World of Warcraft was doing really well right up until Asmongold started streaming it. It was. It wasn't. No, it was. It was doing fine. World of Warcraft was like, it was on a growth. It was growing. Really good. And then Asmongold joined in, the game went straight down. I believe, if I am not mistaken, Asmongold started streaming World of Warcraft, I think, at the start of Battle for Azeroth. That was his first exposure, his experience with World of Warcraft. I started streaming it a lot earlier. I was involved in the World of Warcraft scene around Nightfall, and that was a good expansion. But Asmongold arrived closer to Battle for Azeroth. He started streaming it. The game just went down. I'm just watching the chat now to see how many people know that I'm being sarcastic and how many people know that I'm just taking the piss here. The guy was playing World of Warcraft before it was even out. Okay, that's what I'm pretty sure happened.
Hey, it was real. Good luck. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. You know, you're gonna lose me as a viewer. I'm gonna go and watch Tally now. You know, I'm gonna go and watch. Be honest, Tally played more fucking games than I did back then, even back then. I'm gonna go watch. I don't know. Like, think of your, you know, whichever 200 viewer Mythic Plus zombie you want to watch today. Right? There's a dozen of them.
Know how detailed I need to go on this. This is a true thing with Twitch, though. I know that he was making a joke, but this is a true thing with Twitch. If you stop what your WoW Wars 1 Nightfall, if you... I just got here, what's happening? Me and Asmongold are having a conversation. It's a rather one-sided conversation, seeing as I have the ability to pause him and reply whenever I want, but it's kind of like he's replying to me and I'm replying to him, and then in the future he'll reply to me, and this conversation will continue for a long time. It is a thing with Twitch where we've got Allcraft. This is Allcraft at home. Josh, can you go on Allcraft? I can damn well make my own. That's what I can do. Someone get me a PNG of Rich. We'll stick it in the corner. It'll be the same, pretty much. In fact, we'll do that in a second. We'll sort that out. By next week, I'll have like a little PNG image of all of the... Hang on. Let's just add on some text. Let's get it so everyone knows exactly what to expect. There we go. I'm adding a text source right now so you all know what this is about. There we go. Beautiful. That's what this is. It's discount Allcraft. You've always said that I am discount Richard Hammond. Someone called me like Henry Cavill from Wish. Someone said, hey, it's Rob Stark's stunt double. That's what it is. If you walk into Poundland and you buy their Allcraft version, this is what you open when you get home. Right, let's keep going. You could just play another game and then return to TERA in the future.
Require McConnell to stream back.
I mean, I don't know if you've heard about the... I played TERA 11 years, her amazing. Okay, so cool. Keep playing TERA while playing another game. I've eaten pizza for many years. I have a burger every now and again.
What?
That's a blatant lie. I don't eat burgers. I eat nothing but healthy, clean food. Straight up healthy. Is this Lost Ark? Yeah, this is a really specific cutscene halfway through Lost Ark. Can I just point out the cowards at Huel? They still haven't got back to sponsoring me. I contacted Huel. I drink it because it's nice. I contacted Huel when I had like 100,000 subs, and they were like, oh, Josh, no. They didn't bother getting back to me, all right? And now I'm sitting on 430,000, and I'm still waiting for them to get back to me. That humbles me. Why would I do it for free? Because I've always told you I will be honest with you. The most important thing to me with you guys is honesty. I got an email a few days ago from OnlyFans. I'm not even joking. OnlyFans are trying as hard as they can to change their image. They don't want to be seen as like a porn site anymore. They want to be seen as a family-friendly content creation aggregation site. So they're like, hey Josh, I'm from OnlyFans. I wondered if you wanted to do, you know, a content thing where people can pay you money and do that. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're porn. That's what you are. You're a pornographic site, which is fine. You know, sex work is work. If you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. But don't try and change your image. That's like RedTube deciding to become an educational resource. Now, eventually, you've just got to... That's like me claiming to not be second monitor content. Eventually, you've just got to accept that the public have a perception of you, they have a view of you, and you've got to roll with it. That's what it is. You just got to go with it. RedTube isn't educational. I mean, it depends what you want to learn. I finally accepted it. Finally accepted the whole thing.
What the fuck?
Who knows?
See, I actually, like, that reminds me of what I say about every pork chop I eat is a steak I don't eat. I never eat pork chop because every time I eat steak.
You could just play another game. Am I still playing Warframe off stream? I mean, not literally right now, but in general, yes. You can play other games. I play Warframe. Okay, cool. So, Sarah, what did you disagree with in my video? What did you... Just like to point out right now that we're getting into the point in the video now where I was chatting to this guy. This guy came into the chat and he loved TERA and he didn't like the fact that I made a video pointing out TERA's flaws. Now, can I just point out that I actually enjoyed TERA? I did. I had a fun time. It's a fun experience. You are getting way too good at pausing. Did you learn from Asmon? Mate, this stream has been going on for 57 minutes, all right? We are 8 minutes and 45 into this video. We're not even a third of the way through. This is the new reaction meta. People said, oh, the reaction's bad because the React streamers don't add anything new. I do the opposite. I add far too much. That's my angle. When people say to me, you know, do you watch Josh Strife Hayes reactions? No, I don't. Why? Because he just talks bollocks for like 3 hours. You know, the title will be Josh Strife Hayes reacts to something, and then the video will be like 5 hours long, and there'll be like 10 minutes of actual related reaction. All the other time will just be me talking random crap. That's what it will be. I wanted to see Rufus. And there you go, there's some Skyrim for you. That's all you get. That's all the Skyrim you get. It's value. I provide you a lot of value. It's not all good. There's a lot... It's not good, but there's a lot of it. That's what you need to understand. Put Rufus in another corner. Can you please show us Rufus? I'll show you at the end. Don't worry. How will this all fit on the clip channel? We'll make another channel. We'll make Josh Strife Hayes Reacts. This will be the only video on it. Because after this, I mean, where do you go? Once you've reached max level, you stop leveling. You know, where do you go from this? Okay, let's keep going. It is just me talking bollocks. What was the last thing Asmon even said? He said something important, and I've completely forgotten what he said. Now I've got to go back and listen to it again. Right now, but in general, yes. You can play other games. I play Warframe. Okay, Warframe, that was it. I tweeted out earlier, did you know, right now, Warframe has a higher and more consistent daily player base than New World. New World, over the last week, has seen an average player base of something like 22,000 people a day, and right now it has like 19,000 players on. Warframe sees a weekly average of 30,000 with a daily average of 27,000. Warframe has nearly double New World's average daily player base. And people will say to me, oh yeah, but Warframe's been out for years. Yeah, the difference is that Warframe's highest ever concurrent player count was just over 100,000. New World's was just shy of 1 million. So Warframe may have lost 50% of its player base and retained 50% of its player base. New World lost about 97%. So it's not going good. Are we going to get stuck in a Warframe recursion loop after he forgets what the clip was just about? Maybe we should go back to the start of this whole Asmon clip and just discuss everything again. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Should we go back to the start? Oh God, it's me going back to my teacher days. I will rewind this video. We will watch this until there will be a test. There will be a quiz. Okay, let's keep going. Cool. So, Sarah, what did you disagree with in my video? What did you watch me say about TERA and think, oh, he's wrong there? What was wrong about my video? What did I categorically say?
I feel like this is so, like, watching a video like this for me is like, it's so cathartic to watch because this is the exact same thing that I indulge in my second stream all the time, where I just find the dumbest person in chat and I just go down into the rabbit hole deeper and deeper and deeper.
Hearing Asmon say that is so cathartic to me because on other channels I watch streamers react to people and just slowly tear them apart. And I will pop over to Asmon's chat. Now, the difference is that it's very difficult for me to choose any of you guys who are in the chat and kind of rip you apart, if it will, because you are all very intelligent people. Remarkably so. Every now and again, someone will come into my chat and they'll disagree with me. But what they won't understand is they don't disagree with me. They just don't understand why I'm right. Yet. Everyone in this... I have an IQ. I have 11 IQ. That's good. You know, that's pretty good. In binary, that would be decent. I mean, in binary it would be 4. But it's still... It's better than some. That's what we need to look into. But no, that's a lot of IQs. I have a C, it's 3. 4, 3... No, because 0... Right, binary. 0, on and off, that's all it is. 0, 0 is 0. Alright, that's nothing. That's nothing. If it's 1, 0, that's what? 1? And if it's 0, what? 4 is 100. Wait, hang on. What's IQ? It's 3. 1, 1 equals 3. Right. Maybe the reason that I can't defeat any of you in an intellectual duel is because I'm actually really dumb. That's what it is. It's a good thing that my channel isn't about binary, isn't it? It's a good thing that I don't have a maths channel. Because if I did, oh my goodness. Yes, that's what it is. All it is the reason that I can't debate and win against you guys is not because you're necessarily really clever, it's because I'm really stupid. That's what it is. Great minds think alike, but fools seldom differ. Josh Strife calculates. Yes, so 111 is 7 and 1111 is 15. Imagine, oh my god, can you imagine if I was a teacher? Sometimes I do still get texts from like the old teacher company that I used to work for, because I was like a supply teacher to different schools and stuff as well. And I get messages or emails, they're like, you know, hello Mr. Hayes, can you please go and teach Spanish? And I think, yes I can. Don't know any Spanish, but you didn't ask that. You asked if I can teach Spanish. And I'm pretty sure on the train journey there, I can download a torrent of Dora the Explorer. We can just pop that on for a couple of episodes. Done. Spanish lesson. I really do sometimes get emails. They're like, hi Josh, we know you're a drama teacher, but do you think you could teach ballet? And I thought, okay, first of all, that's quite insulting to all the ballet teachers out there because you have no idea how complicated and difficult ballet is to speak. It takes years of training. It takes thousands of hours of understanding, of rehearsal, of discipline. It's an insanely complex, difficult, physically demanding thing to even begin to learn, but also, yes, I will give it a go. And I'll turn up and I'll be like, right, what? I'll say, who knows what a pirouette is? And someone will do a pirouette. And I'm like, that's good, because I did not know what that was, and now I do know. Sometimes I'll sit down in front of the class and I'll be like, right, guys, one of the best ways to understand something is to teach it. Because if you can teach, it shows that you understand. So why don't you teach me what you think you know, and I'll tell you if you're right or not. And if I can keep that facade going for like an hour, easy street. Super easy street. I may be the teacher, but maybe it was the kids that teached me. See? I'm also not an English teacher. I'm joking. I know it's not teach. It's taughted. Teached you good. Yes. Learned. I learnified things. Is this a giant facade to avoid playing Skyrim? Rufus has just broken me so much. The Skyrim stream is just so... Fine. You know what? Fine. Fine. I mean, I don't... Okay, whatever. We'll just get back to Skyrim. Oh, Rufus is being attacked by a lot of dogs. There we go. Summoned a Dramora. Okay, cool. We've made progress. Progress has been made. Now back to
into this.
Back to the left monitor. Done. Never let it be said that I don't provide value for money. If you're in this stream, you're not only getting a reaction, you're not only getting discount allcraft, you're occasionally getting some Skyrimming action. That's what you're gonna get. I want my 50 cents back. No takesies backsies. That's the official law that Twitch operates under. No takesies backsies. It's in the contract. That's what it was. Thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. That's remarkably kind of you, and I'm sure horrifying to whoever you gifted those to, because now they feel indebted to remain here longer. Right, let's continue watching what Asmon believes about this.
This person's mind, and it just becomes like this fucking, just like this endless abyss. Yeah, 24/7 arguing with the dumbest person in chat. It's great.
Wrong. Because, like, if you can tell me exactly what I said that was wrong,
yeah,
I will be able to look into it and apologise for it. Sorry, I can't write good. Hey, that's fine. Sarah's, I cannot write any other language. Okay? So you do not need to... No one should ever apologise for not speaking a second language very well. Because I lied. I speak all languages fluently. I just didn't want to seem big-headed. I thought the best thing to do at this exact moment in time was to remain humble. And I don't mean to brag, but I think I am probably better at being humble than anyone else. I'm probably the humblest person you'll ever meet. It's true. It's true. I was in a room full of very, very smart, very intelligent people. And I thought, I am the best person in this room for being humble. That's true. And then I realised, actually, it was just a funhouse mirror room. It's just me there. And I was still the best. That's how good I am. Please only speak gibberish for the remainder of the stream. I mean, you're full. I will... Trust me, mate, it doesn't get much more philosophical-fized than this. Same shirt, yeah, pretty much. Am I humble below the belt, too? I don't have anything at all below the belt. There's no legs. I'm actually... I don't know if you've seen the old film Wild Wild West, but I liked that film so much, I decided to do that. It's just like... I look like a Dwemer. It's like a spider that just walks along. I look like a gene stealer that kind of overachieved, that walked up to the AdMech and went, 8 spider legs? That's what I want. And they were like, okay. I mean, the Emperor's not going to like it, but we'll do it. That's what happened. It's just spider legs. I was Kenneth Branagh's stunt double in that film. Can we just take a second to admire the fact that Will Smith gave up being in The Matrix in order to be in Wild Wild West? And I've made some bad decisions in my life, but I don't think I've made give up The Matrix for Wild Wild West levels of bad decision. You know, what game is in the background? Right now, that is Dragon Age. Dragon Age Origins. I forgot about that. Yeah, everyone forgot about Wild Wild West. Everyone tried to. Will Smith in The Matrix wouldn't have done well. But, yeah, Keanu Reeves was pretty good in The Matrix, wasn't he? Pretty good. Wild Wild West was one of those guilty pleasure films. Like, I watch it. It's bad. But I watched it, and I enjoyed it, and I loved it. It's the top of the bad decisions. Oh, the title's like, can we go back to a time when the lead actors had to sing the songs? Even Gran Torino with, what's his name? Clint Eastwood. Even he sang the theme song for Gran Torino. Let's go back to the time when you were casting... I mean, Dwayne The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock Johnson Dwayne, he sang in the film Moana. He should have done all the songs. That's what he should have done. Can we just go back to a time in Hollywood when the lead actors in those films sang? That's what we should do. Stop giving him topics to talk about. This Player Max in the chat right now really wants to see the rest of this video, guys. He is ready for the reaction. I mean, right now, Player Max's face is Asmon's face right now. That's what he's looking like. He's like, I thought this was a reaction video. I thought Josh was reacting to Asmon's opinion of him. Why are we discussing Wild Wild West? When did Moana come into this? Mate, if this is your first time in the stream, this is just how it goes, okay? This is just what happens. How dare a millennial wants to go back to boomer age? Look, sometimes we get distracted, okay? Let's keep it going. Hang on, gifted a sub to Asmongold. He has to see it now. He has to be ready for the rest of the video. Here we go. I guarantee you are already way ahead of most other people.
True and real. That's exactly
It's
what
like,
I was saying.
if someone says, sorry, I don't speak this second language very well, the fact you speak a second language at all is super
impressive.
So
Yeah.
never apologise
Exactly.
for not being fluent at a second language, because I'm not fluent at a second language at all. But
Yeah.
I killed Terra. Sarah, did you watch the video?
Pre-watch?
Did you
Yeah,
actually
I watch all
the
these
video,
off stream.
genuinely?
I actually watched
Because
the videos.
if you watched the video,
It sounds crazy, but like I have some of the people, like, you know, the Stoops video that we're gonna watch. He actually sent me the edited version of that. The video is on unlisted on YouTube.
most people don't know this, but I actually send Asmongold my videos before they go live, but I don't do it through YouTube. I do it through Carrier Pigeon. I save and render all of the videos on a little memory stick, and then I wrap it in a red bow that I've sprayed with my scent. I normally wear like Hugo Boss, a bit of Calvin Klein. I spray it so it smells like me. And then I have a little an aviary of pigeons that I just send them off. And he takes the stick and he puts it in, he watches the video, and then he responds to me, normally via singing telegram. We're quite old school like that. We value the human touch. We value the idea of the personality. So that's what we do. Okay? He gets the cheap stuff. Yes. I send him the pigeons and he replies with an actual delivery van. That's what happens. And he makes sure that the video is good before I send it out. That's why he agrees with lots of the points. He's actually watched them. Yeah, so that's what I like, the human touch as well. Real gamers don't use shower or use perfumes. All right, real gamers just have as every English man should have, is a massive selection of Lynx Africa gift sets from Christmas. There exists a point, and this will be a very specific tangent that only a couple of people will understand, but they will understand it very strongly. There exists a point in every English man's life, normally it's between the ages of about 13 to 17, where every single Christmas the tradition is to give that person as many Lynx Africa gift sets as you possibly can. Normally you go and raid Poundland, or you go and raid B&M Bargains, or you go and raid Home Shopper, somewhere super cheap like that, and you'll buy 7 or 8 packs of Lynx Africa, and then you'll give them out. Lynx really hit a home run with that Africa scent, because let's be honest, what does it smell like? And don't say Africa, because it doesn't. What does it smell like? Sweet. It smells like a high school changing room. That's what it smells like. It's one of those chicken and egg scenarios. What came first? The smell of cheap, shitty deodorant, or the high school locker room smell? Because I'm pretty sure the people that are bottling this cheap, shitty deodorant are actually just running through changing rooms with empty cans, swooping it round in the air, and when there's enough air in there, they just jam the lid on it, and they're like, there you go, sell that. That's what it is. It's recycling. It's actually very environmentally friendly, the way they do it. But I am 99% sure that is I love how we're completely off topic once again. Don't join this stream. Have you ever seen Ross Noble, the comedian? Ross Noble is the king of this. The absolute king of going off on a tangent. It buys a caravan, it goes on a short rambling holiday, and then occasionally it will come back. Ross Noble is the genius. Is this a budget tangent tavern? Yeah, we ran out of budget for Callum, so now I'm just using videos of Asmongold. We thought that was the best way to... We hoped you wouldn't notice. We'd kind of hoped that... We haven't told Callum yet. We just hoped that everyone would assume it was fine.
So I could watch it before it went live, so I could still have good reactions to it, and I hadn't seen it yet. It's crazy, but there it is.
What you will have heard is me explain that I like Terra, I like the combat, and I like
I heard a lot of good things about that
get
game.
into, but I don't like the fact that the choices they have made have killed the game. You need to understand,
that's bad.
I didn't kill Terra because I don't develop Terra. What I have done is reported... Another lie. I do develop Terra. I just wasn't allowed to say it on stream. That's what it was. Gosh, thank you very much for the gift subs. That's remarkably kind of you. People like, I just got a second monitor. I'm new here. What I like is, when you buy a PC, it comes with stuff pre-installed. Like, you set your PC up and you've got Word, and you've got Notepad, and you've got Solitaire, and you used to have programs like the Pinball and stuff. What I love is when you plug a second monitor into any graphics output of a PC, the first thing it does is load up this stream. Straight away. If the stream isn't live, it auto goes to my YouTube channel. It took a lot of money and a lot of time to make that happen. But the moment you plug in a second monitor, the same happens when you buy two phones. Like if you have one phone and you're using it for stuff and you happen to have a second phone, as soon as you turn it on, it's my content. It's just my YouTube channel. Straight away. It's just there. You're my phone screen content. Good. Good, that's what I need. Don't forget the auto-follow. Oh, the auto-follow feature got me so many follows. It's ridiculous. You know how when you buy a new phone, Facebook comes installed as standard and you just can't get rid of it. You can't uninstall the Facebook app no matter how hard you try. That is what happens when you buy a second monitor, but with my content. And I do want you to know that if this video in any way makes it onto YouTube, whether it's on the Clip channel or my channel or the Replay channel or whatever it is, I will give full and wholehearted support that people should go and watch Asmon watching me. Because what Asmon will tell you in his video is to go and watch me. And what will happen is there'll effectively be double viewers for me. That's how, and then he'll react to this, and I'm getting an aneurysm. Remember the film 12 Monkeys? Do you remember how you felt after you watched the film 12 Monkeys? You know when that film finished and you're like, the fuck just happened? And so you go back and you watch the entire film again. You're like, right, I get what happened there, but what happened there? Imagine watching Inception, but it's edited like Memento. You know Memento, that whole run backwards thing? That is exactly what would happen. You're on your 7th topic in the last 7 minutes. 7th topic. I bought a giant dice today. I thought we'd go for 8 topics. I'll tell you why. I like how a lot of you thought that was just a joke, and I'm like, no, I don't joke about these things. Dungeons and Dragons is not a joke. It's a very serious, age-old fraternity. It's a tradition. Let me explain. Roll the dice. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a ball. It's got all the numbers, and it is a proper D20, but it's kind of difficult to roll, but it is a D20. Is anyone in chat right now going to Insomnia Fest in Birmingham in the UK in April, next month? There is a massive LAN event called Insomnia, and it's the 68th one. It happens a couple of times every year. I will be there this year, and I will be running a Dungeons and Dragons game live on stage for an audience with 3 other YouTubers. Callum will be there, Rage Darling, and Billy Tricks. Will Henry Cavill be there? If he gets back to my text, hopefully. On the second stage. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're taking the piss and you're making a joke, but yes. It will be on... We don't need to keep pointing that out, do we? Okay, we don't... Oh, fake laughter hiding real pain. We don't need to keep pointing that one out. Anyway, in all seriousness, yes. Can we watch it at home? I don't know. I don't know yet. But I hope it is being thinked. So I thought, if I'm running a Dungeons & Dragons game on stage, we need to roll a D20. And the best way to roll a D20 would for me to lob this into the audience, have someone throw it back to me, and when I catch it, whatever number is facing me, 8 in that case, will be the number that we roll. I thought that'd be a really fun thing to do. I like that. It's not scripted. It's going to be completely improvised. So there you go. That's the 8th tangent in 8 minutes. Fun interactive content. I throw it back unless someone just runs out. If someone runs out, just the most Chad thing to do if someone runs out is just to get an actual bag of dice out and just start rolling these instead. That'd be the best thing to do. If someone runs out, we'll follow them. Second screen, second stage, second choice. That is That, yeah. Is there any company that has second in their name that I could partner up with? Is there any... People ask me what my favourite Magic the Gathering mechanic is. I'm going to have to say Second Life. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, man. Can you imagine? I'm going to have to walk up, just walk in to the Second Life office. I don't like you and you don't like me, but this is going to work. And they'd be looking at me like, we like you, Josh. No, you don't. Don't. They'd be like, Josh, welcome to the metaverse. I'd be like, you shut your face. You shut your face right now. The metaverse isn't anything or for you. It's not good. Should we get back to Asmongold's reaction? On what the developer has done. And if you're upset about that, that's not my fault for telling you.
It was crazy whenever there are WoW players. The thing is, it's like the Asmongold paradox. Asmongold's opinion doesn't matter, but if Asmongold says anything about the game, everybody's just going to listen to him, and that's just what they're going to think. But nobody cares about his opinion.
That's very true. No one cares what I think, apart from the millions, some estimates say billions, of people that do. Can I get a recap on the reaction? I mean, Cyril, we're only 11 minutes into the video. I can go back to the start if you want me to. If enough people in the chat want me to go back to the start, we can go back to the start. We can do this again. I guarantee it'll be different. Do it. Do it. Don't you dare. Do it. Take a poll. Do it. No, you won't. It's tempting. It's very tempting right now. Back to the start. No. Okay, let me have to explain. So, people have told me, no one listens to the annoying middle-aged internet man apart from all the people that need to know the annoying middle-aged internet man's opinion on stuff. We need to know. We need to know exactly what he thinks. No one cares, but we need to know what he thinks. I could sell you so many NFTs, but I don't. I could, if I was going to get back into RuneScape, imagine how much power I would have if I started a merchanting clan. Can I just explain for a second that if I did start who played RuneScape back in the age of merchanting clans? Who played it back when Smoking Mills was all around the Grand Exchange and they were like, buy buckets, buy silver scimitars. Oh man, can you imagine? My goodness, Coat, that is some cheers to make me go back. That is 5,000 bits cheered. Like, we're going to have to go back. And how about we prestige? How about we react to the video and then we go back and we see if my opinion's changed? How about we react to the video and then I watch the Twitch VOD back and react to that? That way it exponentially grows. It just gets bigger. Within like 6 months' time, all of my streams will just be me reacting to me reacting to me reacting to me reacting, and we see how many people go beyond plus ultra. That's what we need to do. Don't rewind in the middle of the video. Wait till the end, then do a rebooted version. do React Classic. We'll just go all the way back to the start, back to the original dungeons, the original references. Josh, I want a coffee. Can you please wait 5 minutes looking at the camera without saying anything? Thank you. Yeah, of course. I mean, who think that I wouldn't do that? Thumbnail, reaction. I just watched the Asmongold video reaction, watched the TERA video, now come over here and I'm reacting to the reaction. It is what it is. It's just happening like that. This is exactly... Re-reaction sounds like a smart idea. React to it again, but play the video in reverse. You know what? What matters with... I'm still hugging this dice, by the way. What matters with content is that all of the content creators are respected, everyone is getting an equal amount of benefit from it, and the audience are entertained. That's what I want. Which one is the real Josh? All of me, in the same way. Why don't I just hold a conversation with Asmon? I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. He's just sitting, he's just stretching. The guy's just sitting really still. That's what's happening right now. Okay, let's see what else Asmon has to say about this video.
You know, this is the fucking, the Asmongold paradox that I see all the fucking time.
That's what I was talking about. I was talking about smoking mills. Remember back in RuneScape when there were the merchanting clans. Let me explain how they worked. For anyone annoyed, by the way, I will lose my train of... This is not a reaction video. This is a just chatting video that we occasionally... If you are lucky, we will get through the video, okay? Look, we're there. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. It's going to take about 3 hours to get all the way to here. Just, you know, if you don't shut up, I'll tell you what's going to happen. We'll go back to Skyrim. Okay? I've got this ready. It's running in the background right now. If you guys aren't going to respect what I'm doing, I will just keep playing Skyrim. See, I'm just going to run this way for a bit. This is far too meta. If only we had me playing Skyrim, reacting to me watching Asmongold, reacting to me talking to someone about TERA, reacting to me playing Dragon Age. Update the Twitch category. No, I don't need to. See? We'll leave that there. We pull it back over here. We pull the Asmon video back up to here.
I'm on stream.
To left monitor. Beautiful stuff. There we go. There is too many reactions happening right now. Am I going to Insomnia in April? Yes, I am. I will be there. I'll be hanging around on Friday, hanging out with people, playing some Magic, playing some games. I'll be presenting a live Dungeons & Dragons game on Saturday, and then on Sunday I'll just be available to chat to if people want to come. I'll be there all day, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Will you be on the second stage? It doesn't get any less painful. It doesn't stop hurting. You know when you stub your toe on a table and it really hurts, and you think, that's fine, it'll hurt less the next time I stub my toe, and you do it again, and it hurts just the same? That's how it feels. It doesn't dull the pain. It doesn't get easier. You deserve your own internet historian video. That is probably one of the biggest compliments I've ever been paid. I will take that. Will you be auctioning off dinner dates? I mean, if you want to go on a dinner date with me, that's fine. I'm a very cheap date. Glass of white wine and a ham sandwich, I'm pretty much yours for the evening. That's what... I've already said, if anyone turns up to Insomnia with a pack of cranberry, Wensleydale and cranberry cheese, I'm basically yours. That's how it works. Dibs. What's my ideal date? Oh, now, my ideal date. I don't know. What's a good one? June 4th. I think is a really good one because you don't need a heavy coat. You can get away with like a light jacket. The spring is just starting to come in. It's lovely and warm outside. It's a beautiful day. It is a lovely time in the year. It's comfortable. That's what it is. I see you, Miss Congeniality. Thank you. Someone got the reference. That's all I start. Basically, many years ago when I was young, when I was about, 5, I thought, I'm going to start a YouTube channel and I'm going to start a Twitch channel off that, and then I'm going to make a Miss Congeniality reference, referencing a very specific scene, and someone is going to get it. That's what I wanted. Someone's going to get that. When I was 5, were my thoughts in black and white too? They were, actually. I was alive when the world switched from black and white to colour. It was a fascinating time. Really, really interesting time. Were you aiming for the AOL video? Oh man, AOL. Who remembers AOL? Because I don't. I never had AOL. What I had was a shitload of AOL CDs from Serial, for some reason. There was a thing in the 90s. If you're here for the reaction, by the way, just wait. We're going to get there. There was a thing in the 90s where if you or like the early 2000s, where if you opened a packet of cereal, like Wheatos or Cocoa Pops, and you shoved your hand in and you grabbed a toy, what happened to toys and cereal, guys? Oh man, I miss those. But occasionally you would pull out a CD, and sometimes it'd be shit. It'd be like, AOL 30-day trial. Other times, you didn't even know what you had. You didn't know how lucky you were. Sometimes you would pull a CD out and you'd read it and you'd be like, Roller Coaster Tycoon? What's that? And you'd put it in your CD player, in your PC. And you know what you'd find? You'd find gold. You'd find an absolute... You'd pull that CD out, you'd be like, Age of Empires. I wonder what this is. It's only one of the greatest real-time strategy games ever made. Do you understand? If you weren't alive, if you weren't eating cereal in the late 90s, early 2000s, you have no idea how big Roller Coaster Tycoon, Age of Empires was. That'd be like buying a packet of Weetabix and just opening it up and finding a copy of Elden Ring in it. That's what it would be. It'd be like you get home, you empty your cornflakes onto the counter, you'd be like, oh, cool, Cyberpunk. That's what would happen. That's how big it is, man. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Those games were in cereal boxes. How much was the cereal? It was freaking free. Like, the thing was just there. It was insane. Oh, man. Am I watching myself on the second monitor? Yeah, I am, actually. I genuinely am. You guys, chat. You guys are on the first monitor. I'm watching myself on the second monitor. Used to buy magazines with demo CDs. Demo discs, man. Who remembers demo discs? We are so far away from React content now. Like, my Visa, the editor, he's going to have... He's crying right now. You know the editor of the Josh Strife Says channel that takes all the clips on Twitch and edits them down into like bite-sized clips? Visa's looking at this recording going, it's an hour and 33 minutes long. He's said fuck all the entire time. There's like 30 seconds of content related to what Asmon has said. That's what's happened. Right, let's get back to the video.
And on the official forums of WoW.
Who remembers forums, guys? Oh, man. Before Facebook came over, before MySpace and Bebo, before social media like Instagram and Twitter got really big, forums. Remember? You'd log on, you'd make your username and password, you'd choose your icon. Who remembers? Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. I knew it would really annoy most of you. Who remembers putting signatures in their forum posts? Right now, I'm going to be real with you. I am equal parts trolling and being nostalgic. Who remembers putting signatures in forum posts? And they'd be like, you know, loads and loads of lines long. And then you'd have quizzes online. They'd be like, what colour are you? And you'd take that quiz. Or, you know, what element are you? Or what precious gem are you? Or you'd even have RuneScape-based ones that tracked your stats. And then they would give you a hyperlink. And you'd put that on a forum message. And underneath every forum post, you'd have, like, a picture of you with, I am a wolf. And then underneath that, you'd have, here are my RuneScape goals. Here's what I've achieved. Here's what I've done. Who remembers Tip.it? Tip.it, the best. Without a doubt, I will not take any questions on this. The best RuneScape fan site. And you would type in RuneScape HYT exclamation mark. And that was the way that you identified, hey, you Tip.it. That is how you... That's the real ones knew that. Okay? The real ones knew Tip.it. And there was some other... There was RuneHQ, but you guys were wrong. I was wrong, man. There was Tip.it and there was RuneHQ. And everyone that used Tip.it knew that RuneHQ was inferior in every way. Every single way. It was wrong. Right, let's get back to the video.
And on Twitter and on like fucking comment sections, etc. Yeah, and then the people that like, they say, who is Asmongold? And like they've posted in like 5 threads about me over the past week. They're like, yeah, I don't know who this guy is.
Maybe everyone always asks, who is Asmongold? But people don't ask often enough, how is Asmongold? That's what we don't, we forget. I keep forgetting this is a reaction. We finally got to the 12-minute mark. Look, I am very much on board with the idea that React content is bad if it leeches off the other. Let me explain the 4-dimensional chess that I'm playing with you right now. Everyone says one of the worst things about React content is that it gives you no reason to go and watch the original video. Because the original video needs your view, because that's how the original creator will, you know, be rewarded for it. And people go, well, if I've watched the React content, why would I bother watching the original content? I'll tell you why. It's because my reaction right now is an hour and 36 minutes long. Asmon's video is 20 minutes long. You could have watched Asmon's video 5 times in the time it's taken us to get to 12 minutes in. That's what I'm doing. People always go, oh, there's no point watching the original if you've watched the reaction. I'll tell you why you want to watch the original. Because you could, in one rant, you could have gone and watched this. If you want to watch the original so badly, just go and watch it. That's what it is. Hey? You think we're playing 4D chess when we're playing 5D Go. I was going to watch it as your MMO video was finished. Go and watch this. I'll wait. That's fine. I'll wait. You guys go and watch the video now. Let's keep going. Let's see what he thinks.
Yeah, who is this? Who? Like Asmongold? Like, what is this? Is this like what is this, a new type of currency in the game? Oh, it's a streamer? Oh, okay. Like, try and act like they're above it, right? Like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
Developer's fault for doing it. Don't get sad or angry or annoyed at the person who tells you what's happening.
Don't shoot the messenger.
You need to get sad and annoyed at the people who make the decisions.
True.
Now, in this case, yes, I did go into the TERA office and press the big make shit button. It was really... They shouldn't have installed that button. I think one of the worst things you can do if you don't want your game to be shit is installing the big make shit button. You're just tempting fate. Someone's like 40 seconds. We got through it quite a lot, guys. It was a solid chunk of video. Occasionally, we need to talk about the big... Was it big and red? Yes, it was. It was right next to the button that says make me a coffee. There was the big make me a coffee button, and then there was the big add monetization button. That's what it was. And I pressed the wrong one. Occasionally, a game company will make a decision that is universally panned as bad. look at this. Look at that. The duality of man. Mr. Funk Show, shoot the messenger. Locals nobody, don't shoot the messenger. That encapsulates... That says a lot about society. Bottom text. It does. Pollet. Shoot those two dudes. Pollet. Hang on. Shall we... Hang on. I've never made a poll before. How do I make a poll? There's got to be someone... I should probably mod someone to do that. Hang on. /poll. Hang on. I'm going to make this happen. Visa, I'm going to mod you. You can sort all this out. You know what you're doing with stuff. I assume you know what you're doing with stuff like this. Hang on. I've got to do it on the thing. I can't just do it from the thing. I can't do it from OBS. I've got to do it from the thing. Let me do the other stuff. So, shoot the messenger. Responses, yes. Or responses, no. There we go. We'll take a 5-minute poll. The poll is created. I need your opinions. Give me your opinions. Tell me them. Big fan, my question is, what is your fursona and are they cute? What is my fursona? I've actually done some voice acting in my fursona before. If you've seen, then you've seen Treasure Planet, but I actually play Captain Amalia on that. That is how good an actor I am. I'm just going to point something out, honestly and genuinely here. Treasure Planet was a moment when I very easily could have become a furry. Every now and again, people in life, there will be moments when you are tested. There will be moments in life when fate conspires against you. And it shows you who you really are. And your reactions. Space Jam was another moment. The way you react to that content, to that test, tells us who you really are. I realised many years ago I was a guy that wore black t-shirts, white shirts and waistcoats. And as you can see from the original video, that hasn't changed. Watching Treasure Planet, when Captain Amalia walked on, there was a moment when I kind of went, oh. 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 Balance the poll. Balance the poll. Shoot the... Yep. It is 50% yes and 50% no. That's... Hang on. The poll right now is 50% yes and no. Like, that is more unity than I've ever seen. That is insane. The fact that you guys have managed to... If this ends at 50... What do we do? If this ends at 50-50 perfectly, we are restarting Asmongold's reaction. All right? You guys have got however long you've got left. I think half the time is there. If this poll ends with 50-50 exactly... I mean, not like exact numbers exactly, but with 50%, 50%. We're restarting the video. So if you don't want me to restart this video all the way, you need to vote. Because if not, we're going back. And I've realised I've shot myself in the foot there. Because if it ends 50-50 and I don't go back, I've gone back on my word and people will leave this stream. But if it does end 50-50 and I do go back, let's be real. How many of you are going to leave the stream? Because we are 12 minutes in. How many of you are going to leave the stream if I restart this reaction? I'm going to weigh that up. I will leave. Me, I will leave. I'm here for the long haul. I will leave. I'm going to be real. If you leave because of this, you're a coward. You know how I was just saying there are moments in life that will test you and you'll discover who you truly are? This is one of them. This is one of them. When you watch Treasure Planet, you have to make a choice whether you are going to become a furry or not become a furry. When you sit and watch this stream, you have to make a choice over whether your time is valuable or is not valuable. If your time is valuable, you leave. If your time is not valuable, you stay here. We're getting close. I am remarkably scared it's going to go back to 50-50. Stalling restart. I am. In the name of the Emperor, we shall not retreat. Someone just said Treasure Planet is overrated. I mean, I'm tempted to ban you. Super tempted to ban you. Insulting the audience, that's a choice. It is. It is a choice. Oh, man. Maybe, hang on. I've actually seen a video recently from a really, really popular computer builder. Apparently, if you have some kind of poll or some kind of competition and you don't like the result, you can just ignore it. Apparently, you can just keep going until you get the result you want. That works. I'll call up... What were those guys called again? The custom computer people? What was it? I forget the name of it. It was something... Artisan Builds, that was it. I'll call up Artisan Builds. I'll be like, hey guys, I ran a poll, a competition, and it did not go the way I wanted. They're like, it's fine. It's fine. Just make the rules up. Just change them. Just change the rules as you go. Just write them on the fly. I'm like, thanks. Thanks, Artisan Builds. You've been really helpful. You've been great. Don't deserve... Reroll, reroll, reroll. The poll is too small. No, it's shoot the messenger. Yes/no. This is remarkably scary. I really don't like this. I love Josh as much as I hate him. It's amazing. This is not going according to plan.
Counters a tribalist. What's this? The TERA incident? What?
This incident's actually really interesting because what Asmongold has done is he has gone back on his stream and he has watched a video that I made on my stream. So he has reacted to content that I've already created and now I'm reacting to content that he has created. Someone's like, we've won, but at what cost? You cannot kill me in any way that matters.
What is this? I don't know if I want to look at this whole thing.
Oh, trust me, Asmon, you want to look at this whole thing. I don't like reaction content because they don't give you I don't like regular reaction content because it doesn't give you a reason to watch the regular video. I don't like Josh's reaction content because he doesn't finish the frickin' video that he's reacting to. This is what it is. This is exactly what it is. I will break the reaction meta by doing the opposite. People watch reactions and it invalidates the reason of the first video. You watch this reaction, you don't even get the first video. You don't even get it.
Thing. Is this a good video?
Oh, Asmon, you have no idea if it's a good video. Oh, it's going to be so good. My editor is crying right now. He is absolutely crying. Not happy tears. No, there's not laughing. There's no laughter in his life right now. He's just... This video is an hour and 48 minutes long, and we are 7 seconds into the video. Just imagine that you watch this video and you see, oh, it's a reaction. I wonder how long it's going to take. And just out of curiosity, you click like an hour and 48 minutes into the reaction video, and you see that the original video, 7 seconds has passed. And you're thinking, this is like a JXE 5-hour version of... this is the Doctor Who version he made. This is my 5-hour reaction to Asmongold. So trash. Oh no. Do another poll at 12 minutes. I'm laughing, but I am tempted. You nearly made me... Can I just point out that the viewer count hasn't changed, which means most of you were liars. Like, everyone's like, oh, leave. You're still here. This is Josh's 12-hour Oblivion reaction director's cut. I don't know if any of you have seen Groundhog Day, but that's very similar to what's about to happen. Let me say the bad word.
Oh, yeah, he got through the language filter.
TERA so trash.
That's mom's Norton antivirus parental, fucking profanity filter. He was able to get by it.
Sarah's, you clearly have feelings and opinions. I want you to know that I respect you and I want to listen to them. So, you've got the floor. I've not got anything to add specifically, but I know that if I keep pausing, it really annoys some people in the chat. So, we're just going to give them a moment to go through and be annoyed. There they are. There they are. We're just checking. Where is the reaction streamer? Oh man. Visa's like, I haven't seen my family for days because of this editing. You know what the funniest thing Visa could do, the editor for the clips channel, is actually make this clip longer. That's what he's going to do. Normally his job will be to trim down all of the excess. No. I actually want you to make this clip more. Copy, paste, stuff in, zoom out. Just set the runtime to like 0.9 instead of 1. Have it run slightly slower than it should be. I came in late, so this is fine for me. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm focusing on. If you guys, if you've just arrived, welcome. Nothing that's happened over the last hour and 50 matters at all. Come on. Tell me what I said.
I love how, I love this so much already.
I'll tell you why Asmongold loves this already. Because he knows what I'm doing. He knows that I am goading someone into reacting, and I know now that I've got the next 10 minutes worth of content sorted. Let's see if he picks up on that.
Because you know what he's doing, right? He's just teeing this fucking dipshit off in his chat to make content out of him for the next 10 minutes.
Asmon knows that I am going to make content for that. Can I just point out that if you've been here from the start, I am definitely trolling you right now. If you've just arrived, this has all happened before. This will all happen again. People that have just arrived gone, oh, this is quite funny, you know, he's doing it again. This is the 7th reset. All right? There are people in the chat that have been here for the last 3 days. Some people haven't drank. Some people haven't eaten. Some people have missed work for this. We've never got past the 12-minute mark. We hold a poll every time we get to 12 minutes. Never passed. 50%. Every time. You've got to end the loop. This is that loop episode of Supernatural. That's what this is. This is the loop episode of Star Trek. That's what this is. This is the loop episode of Supernatural. That's what this is. This is the loop episode of Star Trek. That's what this is.
He's like, okay, all right, let's go. Well, you're the content now for the next 10 minutes. Let's hear the stupid thing that you have to say.
About TERA. What was bad with it? I love it when people who hate me come in, because I know... When people that come in and hate you start talking, you know that someone's just typed stop. That's the simplest expression of annoyance. Just stop. People are like, oh, you can make 10 minutes worth of content from it. Try 2 hours. For the next 10 minutes, my content is just now sorted. Every single minute on stream is always me. What the bollocks? The reason I said what the bollocks there was because I was attacked by an ambush in Dragon Age. It's not anything to do with the conversation I'm having with the TERA guy. I was never played Dragon Age Origins before. So that guy... What? How angry are you? All of you, right now. Just how much my head is starting to hurt. How annoyed are you? OMG, please, please, please. Every moment with stream is what the bollocks. It's chat right now and equal.
I mean, if you're playing that game, it seems that way.
Expecting that.
It's chat and equal mix of people who are finding this really funny and really
It's always
irritating.
easy to pick out the trolls' messages because they're normally all in caps. I play 11 years. TERA amazing.
Maybe we should do a poll for how annoyed people are. Hang on. There we go. We've started a poll. You can let me know your opinion. We've started it. It's not going to be a 50-50 poll. We're going to keep going no matter what. But you guys, you have choices right now. You have How angry are you right now? Yes, no. Please just watch the video. Please just watch it. We're not doing a poll, don't worry. I'm not. If that gets... There's no way that you guys can make that 33%. You can't do it. Nothing's going to happen if you do it. I just don't think that you can. The king of video edging. And my streams are normally about 2 to 3 hours long. We might not even finish this video. We might need a part 2 reaction. This might be the longest reaction on YouTube. We might set some kind of record. This might be Josh reacts to Asmongold, reacting to Josh, reacting to a viewer, part 7, 45 minutes long. That's what it will be. Okay, let's keep going.
Move cam. Okay, I'll move cam.
Okay, I'm just going to scroll down, see where this.
Oh, he moved the camera. Hang on, I'll do that as well. Oh, no,
where is this saga? You can pause the game.
Yeah, there we go.
Pause
Oh, that's good. We're back now. We're all back together.
You played 11 years.
Pre-watch? Why are people saying that?
There.
I'm confused.
Extended
Okay.
version. Season 5, episode 4
Yep.
reaction. Day
Asmon of Terror in the
487.
chat. I
We
mean,
still
what's-
haven't done it.
You mean like this? Yes. When you type in chat,
10 minutes.
whenever a troll comes in, they always type in all caps, which makes
Oh.
their messages very easy to pick out. I see. I mean, yeah.
Get closer to
if you
Asmon.
enjoyed Terra and you've spent 11 years. in
Another
there,
way to tell, like, if you really want to farm
I like how when I moved my camera, Asmon's... He actually kind of went, whoa. I don't like that at all. That was too close. Not comfortable with this, Josh. Just hang on. If we go... I'm going to go back so I can show you that again, but I'm not going back to piss you off. I'm going back to show you that again. Just watch, okay? Like, if we go back to about here, and then we play it again.
if you enjoyed
I
Terra
moved
and
me.
you've spent 11 years. in
Another
there,
way to tell, like,
And
if
he
you
kinda
really
moved
want to
back.
farm people that are constantly butthurt about things, another good way to pick them out.
What am I doing with my life? Stop stopping, Josh, you have seen this video before. It's all scripted. Just throw it out. Asmon is single and ready to mingle. Hey, if he comes down to some kind of events that I'm at, we can hang out together. Am I reacting to the VOD of this to stream later? Yeah, pretty much. Dad, stop it. Please just stop. Video stop, Andy. COVID, please react to your reaction. Am I on YouTube? 2,150 people decided this was a productive use of an evening. What are you doing? Go and do something else. Go and read a book. Go to the gym. Go and sort out that diet that you've been meaning to sort out. Go and wash your clothes. Go and tidy the house. Please, any of you, go and do anything other than this.
Is if they put a lot of triple dots, like this one right here, like that's what reminded me. The more dots that somebody puts in their statements, the more butthurt they are. So, like,
Can we just get a quick showing of how annoyed you all are via the medium of dots in the chat? I want to see how angry people are. I'll be back at the 12-minute mark. Mate, you have no idea when that's going to be. Okay. Can we admit that the reaction to this was never the focus? It was never that. Some people are even using the colon and the semicolon to double up on the anger of the dots. Bold of you to assume I'm watching on my first monitor. I'm glad I'm on the second monitor for everyone.
Like, if they ever go past 3, because that's just an ellipses, right? And so you have, like, some
Spend a
fucking
lot of money for a
boomers that
third
still
monitor.
use this
Why are
because
there
that's what
two
they
Josh
learned
Strife
back
Hayes?
in the...
This is me from today. That's me from January. That's Asmon from today.
fucking Civil War in school. But you know, if you're using like 7 or 8 fucking dots, like you're fucking mad. Like your blood pressure is higher than your average.
I just want to point this out, but Asmongold is going off on quite a strange tangent right now, and I don't really appreciate that. I think that if he's going to react to the video, I would rather he just make comments and reactions that are relevant to the points I've made in the video. I said that the guy was typing in all caps, and he's gone off on this strange random rant about typing with dots and ellipses. Let's keep it on. Let's stay focused, Asmon.
Like, if that's how many dots you're using, 100%.
Okay, cool. Great. Did you have fun? I played...
I left for a while. He's still reacting.
And how long were you gone? I mean, we can... If you've missed the first couple of minutes, we can go back. It's not a problem. If you need me to go back and find out what's going on, that's absolutely fine. How angry are you right now? 43% are no. There are more people who just want me to watch the vid than are yes right now. No man left behind, restart. You can't leave a man behind, can you? You really can't. This is like some 4D. I missed the first hour, and we are 2 minutes and 54 seconds in. Never went so for like 5 years.
Yeah.
I had fun. It's a bad game, but I had fun.
Yeah.
If I say your game is not as good as it could be, I'm not saying that you didn't have fun. I'm not invalidating your experience.
Of course you are, because if everybody doesn't have the same experience that you have, then your experience is less. And because you're...
You know what? Asmon is spot on with that. If people don't have the same experience that you, their experience is less. And if you were here at the start of this stream, you have experienced this all before. So you should want people to experience what you've experienced. See? Owned. Smarted. Outsmarted. Outplayed. If you've been here since the start of this stream, you should want people. Wow, amazing. Play the fucking video. Oh, Melanie, you are not going to enjoy this stream. You are not going to have a good time. Oh, Melanie, what have you missed, Melanie? What has she missed? It's rewind time. This is the sequel. Melanie. I'm focusing in, you know, the dot is descending, the net is closing. Come on, Melanie, let's have a chat. Play the video. Melanie, what have you missed, man? What have you missed? You've missed... Oh, there's so much. We might have to go back and watch the VOD of the original reaction so we can just bring... Why don't you play Lost Ark? Is this 10 minutes more of content you can milk? You have no idea how much this is. Go back and watch the video again. Well, I mean, Melanie may have missed it. Melanie, run while you can. Josh has too much power. Please, Josh, I'm begging. Day 34, Josh has reached 20% of the video. I can see my family again. I still don't know what his opinion is. I don't even remember the video he was reacting to. Should we make this a thing? Should it be a thing that I react to videos, but the reaction is just so shit that no one would ever actually go and watch the reaction? They would just watch the original video. Wait, this is a reaction. Yes, it is.
You're a man on the internet that we look to for opinions. That if the middle-aged internet man doesn't validate my video game choice, then how do I know where my life is going?
And if you watched any of my videos, you would literally hear me say that repeatedly. If you watched any of my videos, I think you'd hear me say a lot of shit repeatedly. I'm going to be real there. I honestly, genuinely think that if you watch my videos, especially this one, you're probably going to hear some repetition. But, hey, it's okay. It's okay. If the banana story. Oh, boys, here we go. Oh, the banana story. For those of you who haven't heard it, settle in. It's quite a long story. I've never eaten a banana. That was the banana story. Hope you enjoyed. Back to the video. If we want to keep discussing that kind of stuff, we keep discussing that kind of stuff. Let's see. What was I wrong about it? I'm a WoW player. Yeah, time you enjoyed wasting is not wasted time. If you had fun and you enjoyed it, that is some good stuff. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time was actually on the DVD cover of Shrek, the original Shrek. I remember it very, very vividly because I went to buy this and it was just there on the shelf. And that joke will only
apply to the people who were here an hour and a half ago. Like, if you were here an hour and a half ago, you'll get that. If you weren't here an hour and a half ago, you'll be there going, fuck is he on about? Okay, it's a long, complex time. Thank you for all of the emojis, kawaii. That's a lot of emojis. My goodness. That's so many emojis. Are you loving all of the emojis? We may have to get rid of you at this point. I am sorry. I don't like banning people. I don't like it. But sometimes you do need to. I think you need to, don't you? Occasionally, just every now and again. GG, that was a long stream. Pog banning. It's just, it's silly if someone wants to... If you want to come in and try and mess up the stream, that's fine. Just chat to me. Chat, say things. Let me know that I'm annoying you. Okay, here we go. Let's keep it going down. Stuff going on right there. I like your vids, but all games speak, look bad, quest bad, yes, but what players can do, no thanks. That was a good one. Okay, Sarahs, you're gonna have to give me a second because I'm good, but you're just reacting is my favorite game and you made it bad. Can you imagine if this is your first exposure to reaction content? It's gonna be a whole new thing, isn't it? On one side of the reaction content war, people who think it's good. On one side of the reaction content war, people who think it's bad. And then off on a random island somewhere, hated by everyone, is the way we're doing them. There are people who think reacting adds value, people who think reacting detracts value, and people who just don't want me to react to anything else ever again. That's a good frame pause. I want to join in with this. There we go. That's the thumbnail. It's going to have to let me just undecode this. Hang on. Yes, I like
you
your
gotta put that into Google Translate.
Same page so far. I appreciate that. You killed TERA, now you're killing reaction channels. What do you think of doing a 1 year on video for other... Oh, I could do. I could definitely do that. I like cheese, enchantment. You can make a movie at this point. Right now, guys, we are longer than the first Lord of the Rings film. If you'd have started watching The Fellowship of the Ring when this stream began, right now, Frodo and Sam would be walking into Mordor. That's what would have happened. You have committed more time to this stream than The Fellowship of the Ring. Just remember that. But on old game...
See, that guy in chat says English is second language. If somebody is, like, not speaking English properly, and it's their second language... that is what it is, right? It's their second language.
Do a reaction to Lord of the Rings. Can you imagine? Can you genuinely imagine if that would happen? Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it. Foxfire, I'm going to say... The thing about what I'm streaming is I say a lot of stuff, and some of it's true and some of it's not, but all of it is said. And that is the true meaning of content.
Language. Like, oh, you should listen to me speak Spanish. Like...
All right. By the time I finish this reaction video, they'll have walked to Mordor and back.
Right, I'm done. That's about all I know. Yeah, I don't know fucking anything about this whatsoever. But, like, there are plenty of people who speak English as if it is their second language.
Your stream title is wrong. That is true. You know what? Is the stream title still about Skyrim? It is true. Well, we can sort that. It's not a problem. We'll just go back to Skyrim for a bit. There we go. We'll just return to Skyrim. I think I've got to get over there on that bridge. I assume I'm going to go up here somewhere. It's quite cold, so I've run out of stamina right now in Skyrim. Whereas those of you who have just joined the stream didn't even know that I had Skyrim preloaded in the background. You guys, you had no idea. They're like, oh, he's just reacting. I have always got multiple games running just in case this happens. Skyrim reaction meta is strong with this one. Let's go back to the left monitor.
And it's not. Do it. The joke was that I literally don't know any other language.
Hey, I just joined and I missed what the Asmon video was from about. Can you start again from 00? Yeah, sure.
Josh encounters a tribalist. What's this? The TERA incident? What?
So what the TERA incident was a while ago I was streaming... How many of you? Okay, we'll jump forward. game company will look at it and go, oh damn, everything apart from the combat is bad. Maybe we should improve the other stuff.
That doesn't happen.
Or you could just
Trust me.
not play Terra. Like you could play another game.
Dot. Oh, someone's
You don't
typed
need
4 dots.
to only play one game. You could play another one. And then you can come back to Terra later. How?
There is a
How could you play another game? I mean, I would suggest Steam, but there's also... Can I point out how foolish I felt a few days ago? I was contacted by a company that I actually use and think are pretty decent. I was contacted by GOG, G-O-G, or Galaxy of Games. Don't know if you guys know of Galaxy of Games. They used to be called Good Old Games. And I didn't know that they'd changed their name to Galaxy of Games. So I kept using Good Old Games in all of the emails that I was sending to and from them. But they're now Galaxy of Games because they don't just do good old games, they do some new stuff as well. So GOG is now Galaxy of Games. But I still think it's Good Old Games. I like it as Good Old Games more. I'm going to stick to calling them... We shall still call them Good Old Games. But no, in all seriousness, Good Old Games actually reached out to me and said, hey, can we sponsor you? I'm like, okay, what do you want? What's the terms of your sponsorship? Because these never go well for the streamer, because it's always about... This isn't an advert, by the way. This is just me telling you what happened. They said, we like your second channel, JoshStrifePlays, the one that reviews old games. If the old game that you review is for sale on Galaxy of Games, can you put a link to it in the video? And if people visit the link, the game from your link, we'll give them some money off. We'll give them like an 80% off deal or something. I think Mandalore Gaming does this a lot as well. So after they contacted me, I'm basically like, yeah, sounds all right. They didn't want anything. They just wanted me to provide a way to buy the games. How does that benefit me? I get a tiny amount from any sale if the sale happens through my link. That's it. And I thought, you know what? Everyone wins with that. I don't have to tell you the link is there. It's just there. I don't have to push it. You don't have to buy it. Seth does the same. You've got Seth, you've got Mandalore Gaming, and I think I'll probably jump on that as well. So that seems decent. Like an affiliate link. Like when you've got Amazon affiliate links in your chat or something. So yeah, I was happy with that. Good guy GOG. I thought they were nice. They were decent. And hopefully we can... Wouldn't you also get a copy of the game if you don't have it? I actually asked them, if I want to have a copy of a game to play and review, would you be able to provide me a copy? And they said yes. So that was nice of them. Okay, let's go back to Asmongold. Chat, can you stop distracting me, please? Because I'm trying to keep... I want to get through this, and you just keep... You just... I don't appreciate the kind of side quest bit that we're going on here. Tell us a story. Oh, God, okay. What kind of story do you want? Have I told you the story of when I went on a date with the wrong person? Have I told you that story? Thank you, by the way, for the cheers and the bits and the subs. You shouldn't. If you've just arrived and you think, oh, this is really funny, what it actually is 1 hour worth of content looped repeatedly. I'm reacting to myself now. Am I serious? Yes, I am. I am genuinely serious. Allow me to tell you a story of when I went on the date. Josh, please, my kids are starving. Well, you should have thought about that before you spent all those bits and cheers, shouldn't you? That's what you should have done. You should have thought about that before you logged on to this reaction. I tell you every time that when you watch these streams, you've got to put at least 3 or 4 hours aside. Thank you, by the way, Jack, for the 1,000 bits you just cheered. That is incredible. Am I serious when I say that seriously? Yes, I am. Allow me to tell you, I'm going to grab a drink, Josh. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Please wait for me. Yeah, sure. Will Asmon react to this? I hope so. I really hope so. Let me tell you the story of when I went on a date with the wrong person. Many years ago, back in ye olde days of yore, I was on a dating website. I know, shocking, but I was. And I met someone. I started chatting. We got on really well. And she lived close to me. And I thought, hey, why don't we go and have a drink together? And I pop over to a local pub, get some nibbly bits on the table, some chicken wings, some crisps and chips, have a chat. And we agreed to meet at a pub at a certain time. And on the way there, my phone died. And I thought,
bollocks, you know, I can't contact this girl anymore. But it's okay. We had a plan. I knew that she was going to be at this pub at this time, and I knew her name. I can't remember her name now. Let's just call her, I don't know, Sally. First name that popped into my head. And I was waiting for her. And I walked up to the pub, and I saw someone who looked a little bit like Sally, but not exactly, waiting outside the pub. And as I got closer, I realised that she does not look like the girl I was talking to. Maybe there were some flattering angles going on. Maybe there was some makeup going on. But I walked up and I thought, I'm here now. And I said to her, "Hi, are you Sally?" And she replied, "Yes, are you Josh?" And I said yes. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm here now. I do fancy a drink. If anything, this will be a funny story. So we went in, we got a drink, we sat down, we started talking. And she turned to me and she said, "So, you like football?" And I said, no. No, I don't. I have never liked football. It is not on my radar. And she's like, "Oh, sorry, I misremembered." And then I'm like, "So, you're into video games?" And she's like, No, I'm not into video games. And this is a true story, by the way. This genuinely, I'm not making this up, this genuinely happened. And I thought, that's weird. Because everything that we've been chatting about so far has gone really well. I could get the phone out and show her the message log, but I can't because my phone's out of battery. But then I spotted in the corner of the room, the pub had one of those phone charging stations. And I thought, this is brilliant. I'll go and charge my phone. I'll get the thing up and I'll be able to show her. So I walk over to the phone charging station. I start charging my phone up. And as I'm charging my phone up, I get a message through from Sally telling me she's outside, waiting for me. So I glance outside. And she is outside waiting for me. It just so happens that the universe conspired to have two dates at the same time with two guys called Josh and two girls called Sally in the same pub. So I did what any genuine man would do. I unplugged my phone, I looked over at the Sally that I'd been on a date with, and I thought I should go over and tell her. I should say, "Oh, it's a big misunderstanding, it's a big coincidence, nothing is, no one's hurt." I did not do that. I was not very confident at the time, and the girl at the table was a very pretty girl, and I didn't want to let her down. I didn't want to make her sad. So what I did was I walked out of the pub. I walked up to the Sally I was meant to meet, and I said, "There is no time to explain, we need to leave right now." And she looked at me and went, "Okay." And we left. And then we walked around town, and we had a lovely day. And I explained to her what happened, and she didn't quite agree, understandably. And then as we were walking through like a wood or a forest that connects to the town that I was in at the time, I was walking down this lovely woodland path, trees lining the sides. And walking toward us was the Sally that I'd been on the wrong date with, and another guy who looked a bit like me. And the guy didn't know, and the girl I was with didn't know, but as we walked past, silence. And I was looking down at the ground, and I kind of glanced up, and the original Sally was just daggers at me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the true story of how I once went on a date with the wrong person. Josh, have tea. Got some right here. Called Sally. What even was Asmon on about? We're going to have to go back to the start and watch this video again to work out what the hell he was on about. I'm kidding. Josh, can you restart the story? I joined the stream. Sure, I have never eaten a banana. That was the banana story.
The reason why I think a lot of people don't want to do that is because they have like so much of like their fucking time invested in the game. It's like if I got my WoW account deleted, it's like, what have you been doing for the past 15 years? It's like, well, I mean, like, I can't show you really. Like, it doesn't. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nothing actually. Yeah, nothing now. And like sunk costs, that's it. Yeah, exactly. So like a lot of people have invested a lot of time into it, and so they don't want to admit certain flaws and problems and certain.
I like how you've put "So Sally can wait, she knows it's too late as you're walking on by," which is the lyrics to a song. Those lyrics would have finished that story off perfectly, but they would have also made people think it was a joke. It literally was not a joke. That was a genuine date that I went on. That was one of the strangest, worst dates that I went on. Am I having a stroke? This clip has happened so many times. Yeah. All of my streams are recorded. This isn't live. All of them are recorded. You might think it's live because I just anticipate what everyone's going to type in the chat at any given moment. I just get very lucky.
Things because they're like, well, you know, I've already got my time invested in this other thing that I'm doing.
I mean, Steam. Do you think TERA is the only game in the world? Like, you just...
I mean, for WoW players, a lot of times it is. I remember whenever I streamed anything else besides WoW back in the day, like I played like PUBG on stream a few times, and like fucking Dark Souls was the first one. I had a lot of WoW players say like, "Listen, man, I liked you."
Back before I did reaction content, I had a lot of people saying that they like me, and now this has happened. React harder. People are like, react harder. You're right. I think a lot of time just passed there, and I didn't react long enough, which means we might need to go back and watch that again.
I played like PUBG on stream a few times, and like...
PUBG stands for PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and is one of the kind of Battle Royale survival-style games that became really popular around the time of like Fall Guys and Among Us for that.
Fucking Dark Souls was the...
Dark Souls is a game from Software, third-person action-adventure, often... kind of pointed to as the game that started the... What is a game? Oh, what is a game? Thank you. Finally, we can get into the philosophy of game design. You just don't want to finish the video. Make a video on it right now. Remember to do a Should We Shoot the Messenger at 12 minutes. I came here for Rufus. Okay, we can sort that out for you. There we go. Where is he? Where's Rufus? He's around here somewhere. We may as well play some actual Skyrim. Oh, we've discovered Ulftand. Fantastic. Okay, cool. That's enough progress in Skyrim. Back to the
first
other one. There we go. That was enough progress in Skyrim. You can't make too much progress in Skyrim. Otherwise, the game would be over. Too quickly. Far too fast.
First one, I had a lot of WoW players say like, "Listen, man, I liked you, but now you're playing this."
Asmongold is on reacting to his stream. Oh, man. Can you... Right now, what is Asmongold doing? We could start something here. And this is content overload. We need a reaction. He's playing Elden Ring. Don't disturb him. He's busy. He's busy playing Elden Ring right now. He's obviously doing some stuff. Maybe in the future we'll be able to sit down and have a chat. Maybe it'll be a long chat. I'm high as fuck right now. Who's the real Josh? There we go. Just to really confuse all the people that are slightly high in the chat right now. Let's carry on.
Hey, it was real. Good luck. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. You know, you're gonna lose me as a viewer. I'm gonna go and watch Tally now. You know, I'm gonna go and watch. Be honest, Tally played more fucking games than I did back then. Even back.
I wonder what's gonna happen to the regular viewers from this channel. I've slapped around 15 mosquitoes so far. Asmon is reacting to Josh in the future. That's what happened. Straighten your back, Mr. Banana. I'm in a spinny chair. It's fine. My back is straight. I'm just in a spinny chair. See? Spinning around like that. It's a James Bond style chair. Walk around. All I need is a cat. My cat's out of the room right now. The main channel is only short clips. Spin harder. Your stream has burned into my second monitor. Why can't I stop watching this? I've been here for 2 hours. I've been streaming 2 hours and 20 minutes. I want to finish this video.
back then. I'm gonna go watch. I don't know. Like, think of your, you know, whichever 200 viewer Mythic Plus zombie you want to watch today.
To sleep
right?
now.
There's
I hope you're reacting when I
there's
wake
a
up.
dozen of them.
Know how detailed I need to go on this. You could just
McConnell.
play another game and then return to Terra. What I said in that video then was you could play another game, and the other games could include Guild Wars 2, RuneScape, old school, RuneScape 3, Minecraft, Minecraft 2, The Elder Scrolls Online, Morrowind, that's the name of the game, Terra 2, Connect 4, Tetris, Tetris 2, Too Many Joshes, Minecraft 2. It has been on so long, I don't feel like it has an ending. How annoyed would you all be if we got to the end of the video but like finished it, the whole stream finished just before we finished reacting? In the future,
require McConnell to stream back.
I mean, I don't know if you've heard about the... I played Terra 11 years, her amazing. Okay, so cool. Keep playing Terra while playing another game. I've eaten pizza for many years. I have a burger every now and again. Are any of you
what the
fuck?
fuck?
Who knows?
See, I actually like that reminds me of what I say about every pork chop.
I've always said every pork chop I eat is a steak I didn't eat, which means I never eat pork chops because I'm always eating steak. I don't know what Asmon's experience with this was.
I eat is a steak I don't eat. I never eat pork chop because every time I eat steak.
You know what they say. You know what they say. Birds of a feather have feathers. That's what they say. And me and Asmon, we are feathers. You could just play another game. Am I still playing Warframe off stream? I mean, not literally right now, but in general, yes. You can play other games. I play Warframe. Okay, cool. So, Sarah, what did you disagree with in my video? What did you watch me say about Terra and think, oh, he's wrong there? What was wrong about my video? What? Do you know what's been wrong about this reaction stream? Nothing. Nothing's been wrong about this reaction stream. Am I still playing Warframe? I mean, not right now, but in general, nothing has been wrong with this. The title. Nothing has been wrong with this reaction stream. I hope this goes down in history as the new meta of reaction streams. This is how you react. This is a proper reaction to a proper video. What did I categorically say?
I feel like this is so, like, watching a video like this for me is like, it's so cathartic to watch because this is the exact same thing that I indulge in my second stream all the time.
I think that this reaction to Asmon's reaction is very cathartic for all of us in a way, because some of you may get the feeling that you've seen this before. Josh, why don't you have a second stream? Because this is what I must subject the regular viewers to. Regular viewers are subjected to this stream specifically. Cathartic is when you feel good about something. Like when I unpause the video, you feel good, but then I pause the video and you feel bad.
Where I just find the dumbest person in chat and I just go down into the rabbit hole deeper and deeper and deeper into this person's mind.
In this case, the dumbest person in this chat is me. And right now, all of you guys, you're going deeper into this mind right here. You're going deeper and deeper into this brain. Can you hit the add button? I could, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep going with this. This is how we do it. 20% of this is reaction and 90% of it is Asmon. Everything else is me just going to places. Pretty much. Pretty much. I have read part 5 and I have concerns, but I realise it's probably a joke. I'm too recent to understand. For anyone that's just joining us right now, Asmongold made a couple of weeks ago, there was a viewer in chat talking about the game TERA, and I discussed TERA with them, and that became uploaded to the clip channel. And that became known as the TERA Incident. And now Asmongold has watched the video, The TERA Incident, and made a reaction to it. And Asmongold's video is 20 minutes long. I am reacting to Asmon's reaction to my reaction
to someone in chat who reacted to my TERA video. The difference is we are 9 minutes and 20 seconds into Asmon's reaction, and I have so far been live for 2.5 hours. So it is taking some time.
And it just becomes like this fucking, just like this endless abyss. Yeah, 24/7 arguing with the dumbest person in chat. It's great.
Wrong. Because, like, if you can tell me exactly what I said that was wrong,
yeah,
I will be able to look into it and apologise for it. Sorry, I can't write good. Hey, that's fine. Sarah's. I cannot
looking at myself,
write any other language.
agreeing.
Okay? So
Then
you
looking
do
at
not
Asmon
need to... No
and
one
agreeing.
should ever apologise for not speaking a second language very well. Because I guarantee you are already way ahead of most other people.
True and real. That's exactly
It's
what I
like,
was saying.
if someone says, sorry,
I'm not trapped in this stream with you. You're trapped in this stream with me. Will this be reviewed once if either the reaction is done? I don't even know if this reaction's ever going to finish. Okay, I don't even know what's going to happen if this gets all the way to the end.
I don't speak this second language very well. The fact you speak a second language at all is super
impressive.
So
Yeah.
never
This needs to be
apologise
uploaded to YouTube
Exactly.
so everyone can react to the
fluent
entire thing.
at a second language, because I'm not fluent at a second language at all. But
Yeah.
I killed Terra. Sarah, did you watch the video?
Pre-watch?
Like, did you
Yeah,
actually
I watch all
the
these
video,
off stream.
genuinely.
I actually watched
Because
the videos.
if you watched the video,
It sounds crazy, but like I have some of the people, like, you know, the Stoops video that we're gonna watch. He actually sent me the edited version of that. The video is on unlisted on YouTube.
I actually edit my videos and render them and send them to Asmongold before anyone else gets to see them. I deliver them via courier. I send them via a singing, laughing, dancing courier. It's actually I send a tray of chocolates, and when you open them up, the memory stick, the pen drive, is in the center, wrapped up. That's how I deliver them to Asmongold.
So I could watch it before it went live, so I could still have good reactions to it, and I hadn't seen it yet.
Is this rebroadcasted? You wish. This is live. This is just terrible, terrible live. A little different than I remember. See? We're slowly breaking out of the time paradox. If reality is a little bit different every time. See? It's the Mondola effect. That's what they called it. When you remember something slightly differently to the way it actually is in real life, they refer to it as the Mondola effect. It's, you know, the fact that you think the Monopoly guy has a tiny hat. He doesn't have a tiny hat. Or the fact that you think it was the Berenstain Beavers when actually it was the Berenstain Bears. That kind of stuff.
It's crazy, but there it is.
what you will have heard...
Can I just point out how insanely clever it was that I was able to take three, in fact, Mandela effects and change them to Mandola, the Monopoly guy, and the Berenstain Bears, because everyone knows it's the Berenstain Bees.
Is me explain that I like Terra, I like the combat, and I like
I heard a lot of good things about that
get
game.
into, but I don't like the fact that the choices they have made have killed the game. You need to
That's
understand,
bad.
I didn't kill Terra because I don't develop Terra. What I have done is reported on what the developer has done.
That's correct.
And if you're upset about that, that's not my fault for telling you.
See, what this is like, I'm just the messenger. I'm just sending messages out of what these guys have done.
It's the
It was crazy whenever there are WoW players. The thing is, it's like the Asmongold paradox.
The Asmongold paradox, what I think he's about to say is people tell Asmongold that he has no power, no authority, people don't believe him, people don't follow to him, but what ends up happening is people need to know his opinion. So he both has no respect and a load of power. You can't have both at the same time.
Asmongold's opinion doesn't matter. But if Asmongold says anything about the game, everybody's just going to listen to him, and that's just what they're going to think. But nobody cares about his opinion. This is the fucking, the Asmongold paradox that I see all the fucking time on...
People have asked me, Josh, should I play Lost Ark? And my answer is always the same. If you want to, do. If you don't want to, don't.
That's pretty much it. Time Traveller Andy. Time Traveller's moulding in the chat. Huh. React harder, Time Travellers.
On stream and on the official forums of WoW and on Twitter and on like fucking comment sections, etc. Yeah, and then the people that like they say who is Asmongold, and like they've posted in like 5 threads about me over the past week. They're like, yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, who is this? Who? Like Asmongold? Like, what is this? Is this like what is this, a new type of currency in the game? Oh, it's a streamer? Oh, okay. Like, try and act like...
I don't have anything to say. That just seemed like a long time to let the video run for uninterrupted. I thought you all could use a break. We could all just take a second to chill and chat. That was almost 30 seconds worth of uninterrupted Asmongold, and I don't feel that my reaction was adding enough to justify that.
They're above it, right? Like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
Developer's fault for doing it. Don't get sad or angry or annoyed at the person who tells you what's happening.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't. You need to get sad and annoyed at the people who make the decisions.
True.
Now, in this case, yeah. See, what I did go into the TERA office and press the big make shit button. What you've got is this mentality of, should you be angry at someone who told you news that made you angry, or should you be angry at the news that they are telling you? I mean, look, it's the duality of man. Mr. Funk Show says, shoot the messenger, but Locals Nobody says, don't shoot the messenger. Two equal... What do you guys think? I think what we need to do is we have a poll for this. So, hang on. We'll run a poll for it. And we'll see. What people's opinions are. Shoot the messenger, yes or no. We'll run it for 5 minutes. We'll see what happens. Should you shoot the messenger? Or as I've written, the mess anger. Because it's going to make you angry. It's going to make you annoyed. If the 50-50, that's ridiculous. You can't have a perfectly balanced opinion. You know what? Fine. If you guys manage to make this poll come out to 50-50, I will go back to the start of the video. That's what I'll do. We will do this entire reaction again. We will go... If you can make this be 50-50... I really hope you can't do this. Oh, no. This is not going good. I haven't seen the video. Like, I genuinely don't know what Asmongold thinks about my video. I want to watch the video. I really want to watch the video. You know, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. If this ends up being 50-50, I'll just end the stream. We won't even watch it, and then no one gets a reaction. No one gets a reaction. Oh, you've got a toy! Apollo, come here. Come here. Apollo, come here. You've got a toy. Come on. I'm not going to take the toy off you, don't worry. Oh, come here, boy. Apollo wants you... He says hi. He wants you to watch the video. He really does. Apollo wants you to see the video. Oh, Piper, do you want to... Come on. Come on, big jump. Yeah, big jump. Good, good. Well done. See, Piper wants you to see the video. Piper, have you not licked my face enough today? That's it. Do we require more licking of the face? Is it the hand that we need today? Okay. Yep, there we go. We need to clean the hand. This is what we need. These dogs want you to watch the video. They do. They want to see the rest of the video. I can't believe that you're doing this. This is terrible. I don't like this. This doesn't make me happy. Apollo wants a 50-50 video. Where's the cat? Mia is a very, very, very old girl. So she is chilling somewhere else. Watch the video again. Still watch the video. More like terrible. You're doing this to yourself. How is it 50-50? Right. For those of you who weren't here, this is what happened. I took about an hour and a half to get to this part in the video. And I gave a poll saying, should you shoot the messenger? And it was really close, 50-50. And I said to people, if the poll ends up being 50-50, I will restart the whole video. And it did. and I've restarted it, and we've been reacting to a 20-minute video for the last 2 hours and 40 minutes. So now we've got the 12-minute section again, and we've redone the poll, and again it's 50-50, which means if we get to a 50-50 split, we have to restart the video again. And I have to react to everything all over again. And if you're sat there thinking, oh, I'm bored now, same. Piper, are you bored? How do you feel about this reaction meta? Do you have thoughts and opinions? No, you just want to lick things. Okay, that's fine. I'm not bored, though. What about precise numbers? Should we do it with precise numbers? Like, should we say that you have to get exact numbers? Not just 50%, but exact numbers. No, yes. No, yes. Nope, yes. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do exact numbers. Pollet. You won't be able to do exact numbers. I mean, right now it is 386 on both of them. But no, now it's changed to 388, 387. You won't be able to do it. The no's and yes are a 50-50 split. They're 50%, but I can see the exact numbers. You should be able to see the exact numbers as well. 393, 394. They're always one apart. Because what happens is, they end up being one apart, and someone thinks, I should vote. So they vote, but someone else thinks they should vote. So they vote as well, which means it goes up by 2. So then someone else thinks, oh, I need to vote on the bottom one to stable it out, and stabilize it, balance it, and then that happens. You can't cheat. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. Right now, you're on 403 yes, 410 yes, 408 no, 411 yes, 409 no. You can't do it. 420 and stop. You won't be able to. You won't be able to. You're still reacting to the same video. I went out for a bite. Yeah, but you asked me to wait for you, so I have. You asked me to wait for you, so I have. You need to get exact numbers and you won't be able to do it. Right, 445 for no, and 442 for yes. However, you did get 50%.
Josh encounters a tribalist. What's this?
So a couple of weeks ago, I was playing Dragon Age when I put a video out about TERA, worst MMO ever, TERA. And someone came into the chat live and basically said that I killed TERA. I'd ruined TERA. You are driving me to drink. Holy hell, yes, let's go. You're all idiots like a warm blanket. Reacting to reacting to reacting. That part 5 that's in the title of this stream, it's not a joke. That's a prediction. It's not, it's going to take us 5 parts to get here. It's going to take you lot 5 votes until you fuck up. That's what it's going to take.
The TERA incident? What is this? I don't know if I want to look at this whole thing.
Oh, trust me, Asmon, you do want to look at this whole thing, because this whole thing is 2 hours and 42 minutes long of pure, unadulterated reaction.
Is this a good video?
You say, is this a good video? We should take a poll. You know what? Let's take a poll, actually. I need to know, because this might be question, is this a good video? As far as video goes, we're probably going, is this a good stream? Yes. No. There we go. It's fun, but that doesn't mean it's good. That's true. That's very true. It gets good 12. Trust me, this is the kind of thing. It gets good after about 100 hours. After about 100 hours, it gets really good. Stop voting for 50-50 things. TERA, so trash. Oh, no. You nearly made me say the bad word.
Oh, yeah, he got through the language filter.
TERA, so trash.
That's mom's Norton antivirus parental, fucking profanity filter. He was able to get by it.
He nearly tricked me into saying the bad word.
You clearly have feelings and opinions. I want you to know that I respect you and I want to listen to them. So you've got the floor. Okay.
He did at the time have the floor. Who has the floor now? Let me ask you a question. Who is in control of this stream? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't feel in control. You know that scene in The Dark Knight Rises when that guy is going, hey, I'm in charge here, and Bane walks over to him and grabs him and goes, do you feel in charge? I feel like the dude, not Bane. All of you collectively are Bane. I am the guy that got baned. Come on. Tell me what I said.
I love how, like, I love this so much already.
Asmongold knows what I'm doing here. Asmongold knows that what I'm doing in the video is I'm kind of baiting the guy to react. But what Asmongold does not know that I am doing, he does not know that I'm going to turn his reaction to my reaction into a 3-hour stream.
Because you know what he's doing, right? He's just teeing this fucking dipshit off in his chat to make content out of him for the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes is rookie numbers. Rookie numbers. You've got to pump those numbers up. Next time anyone reacts to any of my videos, I'm doing like a 4-hour reaction to them. Just think about this, okay? Think about this. Imagine some smaller YouTuber, some up-and-coming YouTuber, some passionate MMO YouTuber reacts to one of my videos. And imagine a couple of days down the line, they see that I've done a 5-hour reaction to them. And they think, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. Josh has done a 5-hour reaction to my video. He must be able to, go really in depth. He must analyze my points. He must talk about all this. No, I spent 20 minutes talking about remembering Roller Coaster Tycoon in cereal packets. Does Asmon know this is taking place? He does not. Dark Viper AU is crying. He doesn't know whose side he's on anymore. There are 3 camps in reaction content. There's people that like reaction content and think it's positive. There's people that don't like reaction content and think it's negative. And then there's us. And right now, I think we're alone. We're kind of independent. That's what it is. It's like, in Pokemon Go, you've got Red and Blue, you've got Valor and Mystic constantly at battle with each other, and then you've got Instinct kind of off doing their own thing. That's us right now. You've got the Terran and the Zerg battling it out, and then you've got Protoss just kind of chilling in the corner doing their own thing. We're them. That's what we've got. We are the third faction who's not really bothered about anyone else. This time loop, please make the poll 3 options. Ooh, we could do that. There's no way you can get 33, 33, 33. Because it's mathematically impossible to do.
He's like, okay, all right, let's go. Well, you're the content now for the next 10 minutes. Let's hear the stupid thing that you have to say.
Because it would be 99%. What was bad with it? I love it when people who hate me come in, because I know for the next 10 minutes my content is just now sorted. Every single minute on stream is always me, what the bollocks? The reason I said what the bollocks there was because I got ambushed in Dragon Age. I'd not played the game before, and I was genuinely not expecting this kind of dwarven ambush to kick in. How many people in chat right now are genuinely afraid that they might actually be in a time loop? Like, how many people are sat there going, is he doing a bit? Is he making a joke? Or has this happened before? Every moment with stream is what the I wish I was in a time loop. It would be more fun.
I mean, if you're playing that game, it seems that way.
I was expecting that. This is new. Imagine if there was someone who left the stream like 2 hours ago and came back and this was the exact bit and they thought I genuinely waited for them. You forgot to play Skyrim in this loop. Why would I play Skyrim? I've not got Skyrim running. Okay. Yeah. It's always easy to pick out the trolls' messages because they're normally all in caps. I play 11 years. TERA amazing.
Move count, okay.
Sometimes it's easy to pick out the trolls' messengers, not because they're in caps, but because they use ... afterwards. That's how you can tell how angry somebody is.
I'll move count.
Okay, I'm just going to scroll down, see where this saga goes to. Asmon, come and sit by me. Where does this saga... You can pause the game. You pause all the BioWare games.
Okay.
But you played 11 years.
Pre-watch? Why are people saying that? There. I'm confused.
Okay. Yep. Asmon of Terror already. I mean, you mean like this? Yeah. I watch 11 years. Josh killed Twitch. Josh broke React content. ... Asmon knows he's in a loop. Why are people saying pre-watched? I mean, to be honest, let's say that this stream is... You may have watched it once or twice already. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to annoy people into going to watch the original. Some of you are like, fuck it, I want to see what Asmon's opinion of this is, and just go to watch the original. That's what this is. I went and cured world hunger. I can't believe he's watched 30 seconds. I'm back from my coffee. Did you really stare at the camera all this time? Yeah, I did. Yes, when you type in chat,
10
whenever a troll comes in, they always type in all caps, which makes their messages. Can we have a story time again? Have I told you guys the story of the time I went on the date with a wrong person? Oh, man. So this is a true story. This actually happened. A couple of years ago, I was on some dating sites. People were like, no, please God, no. You never ate a person. Yeah, that's the banana story. I've never eaten a person. It's very easy to pick out. I see. I mean, yeah, if you enjoyed TERA and you've spent 11 years...
Another way to tell, like, if you really want to...
How are you on minute 2? I mean, you've got to be thorough. You can't just be watching a video that's... I mean, Asmon gave his time to react to my content. I'm going to give my time to react to him.
To farm people that are constantly butthurt about things, another good way to pick them out is if they put a lot of triple dots, like this one right here. Like, that's what reminded me. The more dots that somebody puts in their statements, the more butthurt they are. So, like, if they ever go past 3, because that's just an ellipses, right? And so you have, like, some fucking boomers.
I love using ellipses. I actually learned to use ellipses back in the Civil War.
Still use this because that's what they learned back in the fucking Civil War in school. But you know, if you're using like 7 or 8 fucking dots, like you're
I'm watching both Asmon and Josh's stream live for audio only, same volume level, the true and real experience. You lost me, man. After the 4th try to be funny, you've overdone it, but you still have fun, people. I get that you want to make fun jokes, but at some point you overdid it. Now you only have 50% meme viewers. GG Josh. I love your content, but you really just way much try to be funny. Oh no, he's right. Maybe we should go back to the start and react seriously. Maybe we were being too silly. Maybe we need to... You know what? He's right. Come on, Rufus. Let's go and save Skyrim. We had our fun. It was enjoyable while it lasted. But he's not wrong. It was just silly. I'm going to play it off like I meant to do that. But the truth was, I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I meant that to happen. I'm going to pretend like I thought jumping off was part of the joke. So did I. I will never lie to you, apart from the times that I do. But I genuinely didn't mean to fall off. I was running along what I thought was a bridge. I turned back to read the chat. I looked back and I was falling. And my brain just immediately went, right, what can I do to make people think that I meant to do that? I see that the exodus of people that decided I wasn't funny so far is 15 people. We've lost 15 people. I am sorry to all of you. There is no escape. Let's continue.
Being mad. Like, your blood pressure is higher than your average. Like, if that's how many dots you're using, 100%.
Thank God he's reacting again. Okay, cool. Great. Did you have fun? I played Neverwinter for like 5 years.
Yeah.
I had fun. I played Neverwinter for 5 years at this kind of speed. Never got past the first quest. Just kept pausing and trying again. React harder. You have not been here for the last 3 hours. You have no idea how hard these reactions are going. It's a bad game, but I had fun.
Yeah.
If I say your game is not as good as it could be, I'm not saying that you didn't have fun. I'm not invalidating your experience.
Of course you are, because if everybody doesn't have the same experience that you have, then your experience is less. And because you're a man on the internet that we look to for
I feel like you're rushing your reactions. Please take your time. Could you do lip sync? You're asking me to remember what I said back in January. I can't remember what I said the last loop of this.
Opinions that if the man, if the internet, if the middle-aged internet man doesn't validate.
Look, this is how much I hurt myself for your entertainment. That is the 3rd time this evening I have watched Asmongold call me a middle-aged internet man. I don't like any of those words.
My video game choice, then how do I know where my life is going?
Right now, Asmon, I haven't got a fricking clue where my life is going. Hey, Josh, what do you want to do? I want to make content on the internet. Do you want to react to someone watching your content for 3 hours? No. No, I don't, imaginary me. That would be bad. Well, tough shit. And if you watched any of my videos, you would literally hear me say that repeatedly. If you watch this video, you'll hear me say the same things repeatedly. But, hey, it's okay. Josh, who hurt you? Me. Me. We are our own worst enemies. It's okay. If we want to keep discussing that kind of stuff, we can keep discussing that kind of stuff. Let's see. What was I wrong about it? I can't believe this is my Saturdays. My kids are out enjoying themselves and I'm watching the same conversations on loops. Repetition is the foundation of Twitch. Josh is broken, somebody help him. My brain hurts. Yeah, my brain hurts as well. This just made my weekend. I'm an inspiration. I don't want to be. I don't want anyone to watch this and be inspired. I want you to watch this and be horrified. I'm a WoW player. Yeah, time you enjoyed wasting is not wasted time. If you had fun and you enjoyed it, that is some good stuff going on. That was on the DVD cover of Shrek 2. That was. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Shrek 2, I was in a shop once, I saw the DVD on the shelf and I thought that is a very, very true statement. Shrek 2 was in many ways better than Shrek 1. Right there. Someone's like, same Shrek joke. No, it's not though, because in the first loop I said Shrek 1, and in this loop I said Shrek 2. There are subtle but important differences. Like 12 Monkeys, you've got to watch this stream 4 or 5 times to get all the subtle references. There. I like your vids, but old games speak, look bad, quest bad, yes, but what players can do, no thanks. The way that I just said that in the original video is how my mind is processing things right now. Okay, Sarah, you're going to have to give me a second because I'm good, but you're just going to have to let me just undecode this. Hang on. Matt Ryder, please end me here and now. Matt, we can decide whether you should be. Hang on. Should we end Matt? Matt has asked to be ended. Here and now. This won't do anything, Matt. I just want to see you the kind of insanity that we're dealing with. This is weaponized insanity right now. No group of people should be able to do this. Yes, I like your
You gotta
vid.
put that into
We're
Google
on
Translate.
the same page so far. I appreciate that. But on old game.
See, that guy in chat says English is second language. If somebody is like not speaking English properly and it's their second language, that is what it is, right? It's just...
That's impressive. If you're genuine, if you can speak, Matt, look at the poll. Matt, look at it. Do you have any idea how coordinated a group need to be to achieve that? You couldn't achieve that with planning. You couldn't plan that. This is like watching an ant's nest. Every single individual ant has no freaking clue what they're doing, and yet somehow, as a collective, they achieve that. They achieve equilibrium. Occasionally, I forget that we're dealing with MMORPG players. Everyone in chat collectively realised the mechanics. That's what they did. This stream has one mechanic. Vote yes or vote no. Keep it balanced. Everyone worked out the mechanic immediately. This is what happens when you get a load of random endgame tryhards. One try. Everyone in chat is the kind of person that would complete Dark Souls in 2 or 3 deaths, because they would work it out immediately. Look at the vote. 50% yes, 50% no. Over 600 people have voted. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to get 600 people to agree on anything?
second language. Like, oh, you should listen to me speak Spanish. Like, all right, I'm done. That's about all I know. Yeah, I don't know fucking anything about.
Me llamo Josh. Wie geht's Ihnen? I'm trying to think of the Spanish ones. Ego mas wakari mas ka? which I'm pretty sure is the only Japanese I speak, which is terrible, and it means, I'm very sorry, do you speak English?
About this whatsoever. But, like, there are plenty of people who speak English as if it is their second language, and it's not. Do it? The joke was that I literally don't know any other language except for American.
Can you become
I only speak American.
That's it.
Head?
As in TERA.
Look, if I create another one...
I took 2 years of sign language, and the only thing that I know how to sign is waters, because...
Every time we do a loop, I should have created another one of me. That's what we should have done.
Because that's what I had to sign to leave class to take a break. And I would sign that, and then I would leave for 20 minutes. 2 years!
Asmon, he does speak American. It's very good. Every sentence, you have to fire a gun at the end of it. That's how you know it's stopped. That's the end of the sentence.
Of American Sign Language for that.
Speak, look, bad,
he speaks Texan.
Bad, yes. But what players can do, no thinks.
True. True.
I completely agree.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it.
What you're saying is, yes, the game is bad, and yes, the questing system is bad, and yes...
This is... Look, this is an entertaining stream, but it is not good. I don't want anyone to look at this as an example. I want this to be used as an example of what not to do. Nobody should be looking at this and thinking this is a good idea. Entertaining, yes. Good, no. In the same way that a train wreck is entertaining, but it is not good. You don't look at a train wreck and think, oh, that's good. You look at a train wreck and think, that's really entertaining. I'm going to watch it, but I'm not happy about it. That is what this stream is.
Everything that isn't combat is bad, but, you know, what can you do?
It is what it is.
What can you do? You make
There's no way you are going to stop the votes dead on.
And then the game company will look at it and go,
that scares me a bit, guys.
The combat is bad. Maybe we should improve
that scares
the
me.
stuff.
That doesn't happen.
Or you could just...
Trust
you
me.
could just not play TERA. Like, you could play another game.
Yeah.
You don't need
someone
to
moved it at the end.
only play
Someone
one
changed
game. You
it.
play another one.
Is anyone going to be able to pick it back up?
TERA,
You're not going to be able to do it,
How?
guys.
The reason why I think a lot of people don't want to do that is because they have like so much of like their fucking time invested in the game. It's like if I got my WoW account deleted, it's like, what have you been doing for the past 15 years? It's like, what?
You can't do it. 361, 362. That's what we end on. 300. We end on 370 and 364. Now, it does technically still end on 50-50 because that's what it's broken down to. But can we just take a second to appreciate the fact... Dividion, thank you very much for the 10 subs. I'm not sure that I want them. I'm not sure anyone wants them right now. I think we want to just finish Asmon's video. Thank you. Though that's remarkably kind of you. I'm glad that... You know what? No, I'm not glad that you're enjoying this stream, to be honest, because this means this is a state of things to come. This is the future, what you're getting right now. We've been streaming for 3 hours. We're 6 minutes into the video. It's a 20-minute video. It's going to take 12 hours to finish the whole thing. We want to end the suffering. This is... Dante wrote about this in his Inferno. The 7th level of hell was watching a streamer react to the same video repeatedly but never actually finishing the video.
Well, I mean, like, I can't show you, really. Like, it doesn't... Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Dante didn't have chat.
Like, yeah, nothing, actually. Yeah, nothing now. And like, some cost, that's it. Yeah, exactly. So, like, a lot of people have invested a lot of time into it, and so they don't want to admit certain flaws and problems and certain things because they're like, well, you know, I've already got my time invested in this other thing that I'm doing.
I mean, should I just stop streaming right now? Should I just be like, all right, night? Just leave. Oh, that was just crazy.
Steam. Do you think TERA is the only game in the world?
This is the real sunk cost fallacy. You know how some of you are sat in chat right now thinking, I really don't want to watch any more of this, but I also have committed 3 hours of my life and I want to know where it goes to? Okay? That's what addicted MMORPG players feel. That's what they feel. Some of you right now don't want to be here. You're not enjoying this. You can admit that it's entertaining in a weird, perverse way, but you don't want to be here. This is all over again. I'm going to release the expansion pack, the first one. Okay? The Burning Comment Crusade. That's what it's going to be.
I mean,
and then after that, there'll be Wrath of the 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 Lich King, where he just keeps coming back again and again and again and again and again to symbolize this.
WoW players, a lot of times it is. I remember whenever I streamed anything else.
I've been here 10 minutes. I'm committed to see where this goes. Tox, go back and watch the 3-hour VOD. Because I'm going to be honest, a lot of people in the chat have already seen where it goes 3 times.
Besides WoW back in the day. Like, I played, like, PUBG on stream a few times, and, like, fucking Dark Souls was the first one. I had a lot of WoW players say, like, listen, man, I liked you, but now you're playing this.
Did you like me, but now I'm playing this? I'm doing this. Is this what the... This is the metaverse. This is the reaction metaverse. I'm so confused. I just joined. What's happening? Oh, Nera. Nera, that's like joining halfway through the 2 towers and asking what's going on. A lot's happened. A lot's happened. I can give you a recap. Basically, I went on a date with a girl called Sally when I should have been on a date with a girl called Sally, and I've never eaten a banana. Now you're up to speed.
Hey, it was real. Good luck. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. You know, you're gonna lose me as a viewer. I'm gonna go and watch Tally now. You know, I'm gonna go and watch. Be honest, Tally played more fucking games than I did back then. Even back then. I'm gonna go watch. I don't know. Like, think of your. You know, whichever.
Don't forget about Elden Ring in a cereal box. Yeah, that happened as well. Where's Rufus? I don't know. Around here somewhere. Summon. There he is. He's gonna have to fight someone. That's fine. He'll be off to do his own thing. I'm not too bothered about him right now. He's fighting something.
Let's
just go back to it. There we go. Do you want to play some RuneScape? I could do. I could try and find some time. Is the stream getting progressively worse, or is it just me? Do you mean quality or content? Because I think both are probably on a downward trend right now. This stream is, in fact, if you get up the World of Warcraft quality graph, that's what this stream is. The stream started quite good. And Burning Crusade, that was the first, oh, let's go back to the start. That was really funny. Wrath of the Lich King, that was the second go back to the start. The problem is now that we're on the third back to the start, which is Cataclysm. The fourth back to the start, that might bring us back a little bit, you know? But from then on, it's going to be... Eventually, we're going to hit Battle for Azeroth levels of back to the start. And that's when we need to stop.
200 viewer Mythic Plus zombie you want to watch today, right? There's a dozen of them.
Know how detailed I need to go on this. Have I missed anything in the last 20 minutes? You've missed nothing in the last 3 hours. Play another game and then return to TERA in the future.
Require McConnell to stream back.
I mean, I don't know if you've heard about the... I played TERA 11 years. Her amazing. Okay, so cool. Keep playing TERA while playing another game. That guy has played TERA for 11 years. In that time, he could have watched this reaction video twice. I've eaten pizza for many years. I have a burger every now and again. I've only seen Josh on YouTube. This is my first time joining him on Twitch. I'm very sorry. This is not... This should be no one's introduction to me on Twitch. Or it should be everyone's introduction. This should be a quiz every stream. You shouldn't be allowed to watch the streams unless you've watched this. You know how MMO players always say, oh, it gets good 100 hours in. My streams only get good if you've watched this one. This is the tutorial. And again,
what the fuck?
Who knows?
See, I actually, like, that reminds me of what I say about...
I've got a thing where I've actually got a pork chop story. And it's similar in many ways to the banana story, but the pork chop story involves Asmongold. That's the difference.
Every pork chop I eat is a steak I don't eat. I never eat.
I actually went on a date with the wrong pork chop because I turned up and it was a sirloin pork chop, but I was preparing to meet a sirloin pork chop, and then my phone was out of battery, so I had to go and charge it up. But then it turns out the sirloin was waiting outside for me.
I eat pork chop because every time I eat steak,
the lore goes
you could
deep.
Just play another game.
The lore on this stream is very similar to Dark Souls. No one actually understands it, but everyone tries to find it. That's what it is. Am I still playing Warframe off stream? I mean, not literally right now, but in general, yes. You can play other games.
You must watch 3 hours to understand the lore.
So, Sarah, what did you disagree with in my video? I'm going for the same level of lore as Warhammer 40k. It's there. No one should know it. No one should know it. Am I still playing Warframe? I mean, not literally right now, but I am in general playing it. Why is this message marked? Because you've highlighted it. Remember that scene at the end of Ark of the Covenant where people melt? That's this stream. That is this stream right now. This stream explains... It does. This stream explains a lot of the simulation theory. Am I enjoying Warframe? I am, actually. What did you watch me say about TERA and think, oh, he's wrong there? What was wrong about my video?
When am I getting my VIP teams 2 months ago?
Say,
I mean,
I feel like this is so like watching a video like this for me.
Making videos like this for me, just so you know, is really cathartic. So I want to know what Asmongold feels about when he watches them.
Is like it's so cathartic to watch.
When Asmon says that about my videos, it's really cathartic to me because it vindicates why I have been making these videos. I make them for him to watch, for me to watch, for you to be entertained.
Because this is the exact same thing that I indulge in my second stream all the time, where I just find the dumbest person in chat and I just go down into the rabbit hole deeper and deeper and deeper into this person's mind, and it just becomes like this fucking just like this endless abyss.
Who in chat right now can empathize pretty strongly with Asmongold's use of endless abyss? Who feels that that's where this stream went to? I feel that we're pretty much in the endless abyss right now. We are 9 minutes and 25 seconds in. You know what that means? We are very close to the 12-minute mark. I can't poll it a fourth time. I can't. We will do another poll later. I need to know what he thinks.
Yeah, 24/7 arguing with the dumbest person in chat. It's great.
Wrong. Because, like, if you can tell me exactly what I said that was wrong,
yeah,
I will be able to look into it and apologise for it. Sorry, I can't write good. Hey, that's fine. Sarah's. I cannot write any other language.
Poll it if you want to.
So you do not need to...
Poll it 12 minutes.
Ever apologise for not speaking a second language very well. Because I guarantee you are already...
We need to make the timeline harder, though. We need to have a three-way poll. If you guys can get 33, 33, 33, then we'll do like a 4 different poll, then a 5. Fine. Hablas Español. Yeah.
Way ahead of most other people.
True and real. That's exactly what I was saying.
If someone says, sorry...
You lost me, man. After the 4th try to be funny, you've just overdone it. But still have fun, people. I want to make sure history repeats itself. Maybe we were trying to. I don't speak this second language very well. The fact you speak a second language at all is super impressive. So never apologise for not being fluent at a second language. Because I'm not fluent at a second language at all. But I killed TERA. Sarah, did you watch the video?
Pre-watch? Yeah, I watch all these off stream. I actually watched the videos.
If you watched the video...
It sounds...
This feels like looking in a mirror from a mirror. This feels like looking out of a mirror, knowing that you're the one trapped inside.
It's crazy, but like I have some of the people, like, you know, the Stoops video that we're gonna watch.
Oh God, people are copy pasting. You lost me, man. Oh no. Oh, we've started something. I expect to see it on Reddit copy pasta. Slop, thank you very much for the gifted subs. You don't want to encourage this. Don't gift. You don't want to encourage this, guys. This is not something you want to be encouraging. After the 4th try to be funny, you just overdone. Just overdone. That's the thing now. That's what we've got. This is what you are here for.
He actually sent me the edited version of that. The video is on unlisted on YouTube, so I could watch it before it went live, so I could still have good reactions to it, and I hadn't seen it yet. It's crazy.
I actually send all of Asmongold my edited, rendered videos before they go onto YouTube. I actually run all the way to him. I deliver them. I hand deliver them to him. What I do is, I don't even render them. What I have the game footage that I want to have in the video playing on a big projector. Asmongold sits on a chair, and I deliver the dialogue live
to him. I feel that's the only way that he really understands the emotion behind the video.
Easy, but there it is.
What you will have heard is me explain that I like TERA, I like the combat. Streamer is repeating
I
the
heard a
same
lot of good
video
things
and
about
chat
that
is
game.
copy-pasting the pasta. This is what happens. This is why no one does 3.25 hour reaction videos. This is why. But I don't like the fact that the choices they have made have killed the game. You need to understand,
That's bad.
I didn't kill TERA because I don't develop TERA. What I have done is reported on what the developer
giving us an example.
has done.
Chat will
And
entertain
if you're
itself. We're
upset
getting
about
punchy
that,
now.
That's not my
we go.
fault for telling you. It's the
It was crazy whenever...
It's one thing that I've noticed is something that I call the Asmongold paradox. And what that is people claim to not value Asmon's opinion, and yet when something happens, they need to know his opinion. They say you have absolutely no relevance and no power, but what do you think? You both do and don't care at the same time.
There are WoW players. The thing is, it's like the Asmongold paradox.
There it is.
Asmongold's opinion doesn't matter, but if Asmongold says anything about the game, everybody's just going to listen to him, and that's just what they're going to think.
Melanie's still here. A message has been held for aggression. The message reads, "Shut the fuck up." Oh, Melanie. Oh, I admire the fact you're still here. Melanie, you're like the B plot of this. And that's... If this stream is a story, first of all, it is not a good plot. Okay, there's a lot of tangents going off. You, if anything, Melanie, you're actually the only... Shut up and play the video. Or Xcron, you can go and sit over there with Melanie. All right, you guys are going to get on fine. This is a story that has multiple... If you know that earlier... Hang on, this is weird. This actually comes round about... This is not a joke. This is genuinely a loop. You know earlier that I was saying that one of my favourite films is called Go. And earlier when I said time wasted is not wasted time, that was on the DVD of the film Go. Has anyone seen Go? Which earlier? Has anyone seen Go? Because the actual plot of Go, I'm not even taking the piss, is a time loop. In Go, you watch 20 minutes of an adventure, and then the film restarts, and you watch the same 20 minutes, but of another character, and you see how that character's kind of 20 minutes interacts with the other ones. And then you go back and watch it again and again and again. That is, the creepy Amway diner. Baby gets it. You know that actor, the male older actor? That's William Fincher. Phenomenal actor. The fact that he's sitting on the corner of the bed being like, I could do aerobics over here and you wouldn't notice. That is a brilliant scene. It's not Amway, it's Federated Products. It's a different product. It's a better quality of product.
But nobody cares about his opinion. This is the fucking the Asmongold paradox
Tantra,
that I
baby.
see all the fucking time on stream and on the official forums of WoW and on Twitter and on like fucking comment sections, etc. Yeah, and then the people that like they say who is Asmongold and like they've posted in like 5 threads about me over the past week. They're like, yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, who is this? Who? Like Asmongold? Like, what is this? Is this like what is this, a new type of currency in the game? Oh, it's a...
I've not got anything to add to this bit. He's been talking for a while and I thought I should pause it to do some reactions. Okay.
Streamer? Oh, okay. Like, try and act like they're above it, right? Like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
developer's fault for doing it. Don't get sad or angry or annoyed.
Don't shoot the
at
messenger.
the person who tells you what's happened.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, spot on. If
You
I
need
tell
to
you
get
that a
sad
game
and
is
annoyed
not
at the
doing
people
well,
who make the decisions.
True.
Now, in this case, yes, I did go into the TERA office and press the big make shit button.
I did. I walked into the TERA and I pressed the big make shit button. If you don't want the game to be shit, don't put that button in the office. Don't give me the ability. You want to know how chat feel right now? This is interesting. Everyone in chat right now either feels
how I look or how Asmon looks. You're either looking at the chat like me thinking, please don't. Please don't. I just want to get it over with. Or you're feeling like Asmon thinking, here we go again. Here we go. Fourth loop. All right, I'm going to make three things this time. And you need to get it equal on 3 things. You do. Okay. Right. Hang on. You've got 5 minutes. You've got 5 minutes. The answer is loop 4. Yes. Yes. Or yes. What are we doing here? Why are we here? Just to suffer? I mean, it's one of the great big questions, isn't it? Why are we here? You know, are we some cosmic entity put us here? Are we just some result of random evolution? Why are we here? I meant, why are we here in this canyon? Oh, right. I mean, as far as I can tell, the only reason we have a red base here is because they have a blue base there. And the only reason they have a blue base there, we have a red base here. Someone just said it's impossible to do 33, 33, 33. Literally impossible, by the way. I'll tell you what. You have to get... Okay, instead of 33, 33, 34, because that does seem difficult, what if we have to get all of the numbers, all of them, all 3, within, like, 1 vote of each other? So if you have 144, 145, and 146, that's okay, because they're all within 1 vote of another number. If you can get all of them within exactly 1 number of each other, I'll be okay with that. You're not going to. I really don't think you're going to be able to. Oh, hang on. No, it is possible to do. Oh, shit. It actually is possible. It's at 33% right now. Oh, I really hope someone clicks. The only way that's going to remain is if every single person in the chat collectively decides to stop. And they're not going to, see? They're not going to do this. There is no way that 2,000 people can collectively organise themselves into 3 equal blocks of voters. You can't do it. This stream is transcending the possible. It's not going to do it. Can I troll and remove my vote? I don't know if you can, actually. Can you? We had 34, 34, 33. Yes, you did. It was very, very close. It was actually too many people. You are under... Twitch plays... Twitch polls are perfectly balanced. That's it. Someone gets spiff in here. It's Mythic Josh raiding. This is... You've all completed the basic dungeon, which only has 1 mechanic, which is everyone just has to stand in A or B. And now you're on the Mythic version, which is 3 mechanics, A, B, and C. And unfortunately, I guess I underestimated. Worst MMO vote ever. Stop voting. No, you've got 34, 33, 33. Stop voting. Yes, yes, yes. Stop, chat. Stop, stop, stop. Shame Spiff has just stopped streaming at YouTube like 20, 30 minutes ago. I could ask him to pop into the stream. He won't believe this. He really won't understand it. He won't appreciate it. He won't want it. He won't like it. This is not good. Hold the line. Stop voting. No, one of you went up to 34. If we do it right, why does it keep resetting? Let me explain if you've just arrived. Asmongold made a video reacting to a video that was on the clip channel of me reacting to a viewer who reacted to a video that I made. So right now, I'm reacting to Asmongold reacting to that video. However, when we got to the 12-minute mark, I, in a funny, jokey way, decided to make a poll saying, should you shoot the messenger? Yes or no? Because that's the message on the screen right now. And it was 50-50. And I said to everyone, if you can get 2,000 viewers to actually vote 50-50 on something, I will restart the entire video and I will do this whole reaction again. And that worked. And then we got to the 12-minute and someone said, do it again. So we did it again. And then it looped back. And then we did it again. And now we've got back up to 12 minutes. And I thought there's no way you guys can make a 50-50 split again. I need to make this harder. So I've given you 3 votes. And now, look, 33, 34, 33. And then everyone started copy-pasting that. You lost me, man. After the 4th try, just trying to be funny, and you've overdone it. But you still have fun, people. I get that you want to make fun and jokes, but at some point, you've just... Hang on, I've got to copy-paste that. Hang on. Yeah, at some point, you just overdid it. Now you've got 50% meme viewers. GG, Josh. I loved your content, but you really just way too much used it just to try to be funny. Just to try to be funny. Panic has started. Monka, we can do it. You lost me, man. You lost me. Hold up. Hold up. 34, 33, 34. We can watch the video. It's over. We're free of the loop. Can we just take a second to appreciate that out of 2,000 people, there are 5 votes in it. 5 votes. Look. 265, 260. You actually managed to get 2 of them bang on. There are 5 Rufuses in the chat right now. 5 Rufuses. I've got to be real with you guys. I'm so excited to see what Asmongold has to say. It was really good up until I did that.
The red bad game
so
button.
My bad on that. Okay? Totally understand. For anyone concerned. I think we'll finish this video some other day, and I should probably head off by now. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I appreciate all of you being here. For that. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine if I decided to end the chat right now? I'm not going to. We're going to carry on with this. We're going to keep going. Yeah, I did press the big make shit button. That's what I did. And that was sarcastic. I didn't actually do that. Okay?
I'm glad he had to add in that disclaimer.
You the way things are. Get annoyed at the way things are. Sorry, and for me, I like with the game. Yeah.
Oh man, is Asmongold related still banned in the WoW Reddit? Wait, are Asmongold related posts banned in the WoW subreddit?
Are Asmongold related posts banned in the subreddit? You lost me, man. After the 4th try to try and be funny. What is this land? This is new content. This, guys, this is proper second monitor content. Your first monitor, play whatever you want. Are Asmongold posts banned in the Asmongold subreddit? Are they? I mean, they might. Hang on, no. Right, let me rephrase that. Asmongold posts probably aren't banned in the Asmongold subreddit. They're probably banned in the WoW subreddit. I would say that Asmongold posts are, if anyway, encouraged in the Asmongold subreddit. Let's keep going. We've escaped the loop.
Is that actually true? Yes? No shot. No shot, dude. I don't believe that.
Is it?
I don't believe that.
Hang on. We need to work out whether it is.
Where is it? WoW Reddit? Where's the rules for the WoW Reddit?
I want to see if he's banned.
Where does it just say the rules? Like, where just put on the fucking rules. Like, what, I can't find it? This is so complicated. Why can I not just find it?
Is that legitimately a rule? Is like...
weekly threads, subreddit resources, Reddit guilds.
Where's the rules? Where are the subreddit rules for this, to be fair? It's a hidden rule.
This is too much fucking work, alright? Yeah, it's on the...
He's going off onto a tangent. I hate when he does that. I really hate when Asmongold forgets what he's meant to be talking about and just goes off on some random tangent. Stay on task.
Sidebar, bro. I don't see it. Let me just look. I'm gonna control find.
What's my favorite Elder Scrolls game? I mean, if you've not got Skyrim ready literally all the time, just to open up and start playing immediately, what are you even doing? You should always have Skyrim loaded and ready at all times. Just to have something to do. Ah, you fell for it. I didn't fall for anything. I know exactly what you were trying to do. I was ready for this. If you want to play Elden Ring, we won't shame you. Don't get me wrong, I do want to play Elden Ring. Do you guys see why it's taken me so freaking long to finish Skyrim right now? Tangents happen.
Rules. Oh, r/wow's rules. Okay, here we go. All right, Asmongold. Let's see if we can find it. I don't see it, man. I really don't see it. I mean, it seems to not, like, I am control F'ing it. It says it right there. You can see it says control F. There are hidden rules. These are the unspoken rules. Okay, yeah. Listen, I've seen them delete threads about me before.
If something is an unwritten rule, then it's not a rule. You got to write it down. Josh, if my name was a sex pose, what would it be? Well, apparently after today, it would be repeating the same thing 5 times every 12 minutes, which is actually surprisingly accurate.
I think that the WoW subreddit moderators are, I think they're not very good. I'm going to be honest. I think they try too hard to curate conversation.
People are reacting, and they're like, "Oh, it's funny, it's funny." Oh, what's the first sentence of the video, Josh? Oh, we can find out. We can go back and watch the first sentence that Asmongold says if you want to. This new content sucks. Go back to the old content. This new content is this right now. This is Battle for Azeroth.
They try to stifle conversation about things that they disagree with or things that they feel is off topic. And I
feel that Asmongold's going a bit off topic right now. It's kind of difficult to react to him reacting to my video when he's just going off on some random tangent.
Lose sight of the fact that
I don't do that. I stay focused.
They are not the owners of this community. They are simply the custodians of it.
They are the custodians. And just like the custodians, they can only, field 4 or 5 units for an average Space Marines 15 to 20 units, because they are more expensive, both financially and points-wise, and the WoW subreddit is custodian. He's very correct, in the same way that Henry Cavill collects them.
So, do custodian work, not fucking making the community. That's
just guard the Emperor. Just stand there. That's all you need to do.
What it is. Custodian is they're curator. How about that? Curator. That sounds a little bit better, right? Yeah, I hate that shit, man. It's just wow. Like, I let people on my Reddit pretty much talk about what they want to, unless it's like crazy, right? Or it's like,
I let people on Reddit talk about what they want as well. Not my Reddit, just Reddit in general. Like, if someone posts a thread that I disagree with, I let them do it. And you know why I let them do it? It's because I have no power or authority to stop them.
People that are just pissed off. But like, people have like threads about me, critical of me on my Reddit all the time.
This stream is an abomination. I like the game as well. Do you not understand that we both like the game? Do you think me releasing that video killed TERA? Do you think my video damaged TERA?
Yes.
Do you think telling people
you did this
how the game is? Okay,
yeah,
Sarah,
you did this.
How? Asmongold just said you did this, and I just said how. Like, the character, the guy that we're replying to, he's stopped. Right now, this is an argument between old Asmon and old me. Past versions of ourselves arguing with each other. How did my video damage TERA?
You did this, yes.
What did I do that hurt TERA?
You've killed it.
Because if your only answer is, I showed people the game...
What's the Nietzsche quote? Fucking...
The Nietzsche quote that he's about to say is, when you stare long into the abyss, your eyes go dark.
Some people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want to have their illusions destroyed. Like, I mean, this is older than the internet. Like,
that's what Nietzsche said. Nietzsche, the philosopher from hundreds of years ago, said, people do not want to hear the truth because it shatters their illusions, and this is older than the internet. He was a visionary for his time.
It's just, that's what it is. Yeah, it's just, that's how people are, man.
What does that tell you about the game?
Let's go.
If you think I can damage
You
a
will
game
kill WoW, man. It's me.
by showing
Thank you.
people the game, maybe the problem is the game. A lot of people do defend their game. If I make a bad video on it, they jump on and defend their game. You are so amazing to show problems.
Oh.
Thank you. I am amazing. That's true.
Let's settle down.
See, I'm humble. The guy said, "Oh, Josh, you're so amazing to show problem," and I thought, I am amazing. That is very, very true. So thank you. You won me, man. Before the fifth try trying to be funny, you had undone it, but I'm still having fun. Is the copy pasta begun? The copy pasta battles have. That's what it is. Are we issuing Order 66 right now? Is that what's happening? Are we having a different people between you won me and you lost me? I wanted a fun stream. I've got it. You hang on. What are people writing? You won me. Where is it? You make jokes. At no point did you over edit. Now you have 100% meme viewers. Hated your content, but you really need to keep trying to be funny. Thank you. Thank you. It takes a while, but I think we get there eventually, don't we? Everything I do is perfect. I'm aware of this. Okay, so I'm sorry that TERA died in 2014. So, okay. Like, I wasn't doing anything in 2014. How are you blaming me for killing a game back in 2014 when I was... You know what Asmon was doing in 2014? He was making World of Warcraft. People forget this. People forget that he made... Single-handedly. He coded it. Look at that face. That's the face of a man who can make an MMORPG. Wasn't doing anything. In fact, no, I'm pretty sure back in 2014 I made the "Should you play TERA" video, and
it's the same thing with like WoW players, and like there are like a lot of WoW players, and also like Final Fantasy players. Like I have to always fucking add in this contextualization because I don't want people to mauled out about it. But like there's always these times where like these guys, they'll make these posts and they'll be like, wow. It's like I'll be talking about like a fucking like Ukraine or something, and I'll be like, man, Final Fantasy really killed WoW, didn't it? It was a good run, but you know, no king rules forever, right?
As the famous World of Warcraft saying goes, as the famous Warcraft 3 saying goes, remember, never forget this important. Okay, I think we are good, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining me after the worst MMO ever episode. Got a bit of an interesting one for you today. What we've got is...
Josh...
Asmongold, one of my favourite YouTubers, has actually reacted to one of my videos a while ago. So let's just see what he's got to say.
Encounters a tribalist. What's this? The TERA incident? What is this? I don't know if I want to...
Right, so the TERA incident is a couple of weeks ago. I made a video, worst MMO ever episode on TERA, and then I was, can I please wake up? Please, no, please. I thought it was worth it. Okay, I thought it was worth it to do. Right, we're up to here now.
Like a fucking like Ukraine or something, and I'll be like, man, Final Fantasy really killed WoW, didn't it? It was a good run, but, you know, no king rules forever, right? Hey, you know, a cat girl's too strong.
Debated. All of you debated. I thought the only way we can possibly end this is just ending it and then restarting the whole thing.
And then, like, there'll be, like, Final Fantasy players will be like, man, I remember whenever I used to play, or sorry, WoW players will be like, man, can you believe you can play a kid in that game? That's creepy. That's weird. Like, there's only weirdos that play Final Fantasy, man. Like, you've got to be a sexual deviant to play Final Fantasy. You ever seen a girl with cat ears? Man. They're fucking furries. They like to fuck dogs.
No one has ever seen a girl with cat ears. Hasn't happened. Doesn't exist. Thankfully, my cat ears are away, so they aren't coming out for a while. Don't worry.
That's why we play WoW. There's no censorship in WoW either. That's right, Donald Trump.
Stream was a better time loop plot than
And it's like, what are you... Wait, what? Man, we were talking...
Minus 1,000 viewers. I don't care. You know what they are? They were weak. 1,000 a week. Basically, it was 1,000 people who were just glued to their streams, and I thought, some people... I was thinking that some people probably want to stop, so I kind of hovered the mouse over the end stream button, and in the middle of a sentence, I ended the stream. And then I waited a couple of seconds, and then I restarted it, and I thought, some of those people probably want to be free. Some of them probably want to leave. So we let them leave. We let them leave.
Talking about, like, Wendy's. Like, we were talking about, like, if Wendy's chili was good or not. Like, what does this got to do with anything?
Asmon, what the fuck are you on about? Is Wendy's chili good or not? Get back to the topic of the video. We haven't got all night.
Right? Like, that's what it was, yeah. That's what it
Pave, thank you very much for gifting 10 subs. That is remarkably kind of you. We do have all night. It's 1 a.m. for you.
fucking was.
Yes. Like, I killed the game that died. I'm going to be real, guys.
I do think
not know I
Lawful's
had
a
this
weird
kind
build.
of power.
I'll say that. I don't like
to be fair, I played
I don't like
Defiance 2050, then that shut down. Then I played Life is Feudal, then that shut down. Then I played Secondhand Lands, then that shut down. Then I played TERA, and apparently
It's not an
I
indictment
killed
on the player base, though.
Mortal Online 1, that's
It's a different culture.
I
I just don't like it.
You know that meme?
I just joined.
of
Can we please restart?
The Grim Reaper going into various doors.
The doors, yeah.
It's just that's me, and every previous
Yeah, every
is
door is a new
that I've
game.
played.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm very sorry. Goodbye, New World. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if
Dude,
New World...
I remember whenever Josh made like 10 videos about New World being bad, and there were people that like they were wanting Amazon, they were trying to petition Amazon to sue me and Josh for making games that were negative about New World.
I'd happily stand in court next to Amazon. Next to Asmon as we got sued. You fine with that? I'd walk up to him, shake his hand, have a chat, cup of tea, cup of coffee, grab a bite to eat together, walk in. We can probably afford a lawyer or two. I mean, since the Twitch leaks, I know he can. He would laugh at that joke. I know he would laugh at that joke. And no, you can't sue people for saying a product is bad when the product is bad.
Like they were trying to get us for Amazon to sue us for misinformation and for like damaging a product. Like they were like making posts about this, etc. It was nuts. The videos were on point. Yeah, that's why fucking New World changed the stuff that was bad.
It's not defamation, it's on cue. What misinformation? You can't sue people for saying it's bad, even if it's good. No. Oh, the dupes still exist, by the way. The dupes still exist. There's a new dupe that just happened to New World. If you click and drag a stack of any stackable item onto itself, it doubles. Because it counts both the original and the kind of ghost of the drag as new items. So if you go and look into... If you go to the New World subreddit right now, go to the New World subreddit, you know what you'll see? You will see people insanely angry that the dupers have got away with it. Amazon have tried to remove as many of these items as they can, but once you've doubled them and then broken the stacks down and sold them, no way to do it. They're all on the market house still. They're all there. Do it, seriously. Go on to the New World subreddit, look at the latest dupe. Right now, New World has about 18,000 daily players. Warframe has about 27,000. Warframe is doing so much better.
Like they've got a lot more work to do, but they're getting better.
Guys, the amount of people that are going to come and attack me with stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
that was it. That was done. That was the whole video. Finished. It's fine. It's done. It's over. Thanks for joining us. It's been real. That's the end of the react. You have 39 seconds left. You know, they say that you... That was the preamble. What we really need to do...
Encounters a tribalist. What's this? The TERA incident? What is this? I don't know if I want to look at this whole thing. Is this a good video?
That's a very good question, Asmon. Is this a good video? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been streaming for 7 minutes. However, the previous stream I was streaming for 3 hours and 55 minutes. So, let's end in the traditional way, shall we? Let's end in the traditional stream way. I'm on your side, troll. You and me are together. I'm working with you. I'll help. Come on, Rufus, we're doing good. We've just got to get rid of this troll. And then we can stop. Oh, cinematic kill. Every cinematic kill I've ever done is good, by the way. Thanks for joining me. If you've been involved in the last 4-hour time loop, this is how you feel. He saw that, and he does not care. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me, especially if you've joined me for the Trove episode of Worst MMO Ever. I'm going to admit, I never thought I'd become a reaction streamer, but whether you like reaction content or whether you don't like reaction content, I think we can all agree no one should like what happened here today. Thank you for joining me. You guys have a lovely evening, and I will see you all, hopefully on Monday, for some more streaming with Callum. And if you're going to be at Insomnia in Birmingham, make sure you come and grab me, and don't remind me of time loops. Thank you for your time. Take care. Good night.